Hello, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle Vancouver by Night Delve into Darkness. This is Season 3, and as a warning, this is a mature game and explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. The players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our videos, there we go, not vehicles, that was weird. Our videos will be up on YouTube after the game, so you can always pop back in when you feel ready, or skip ahead to the next episode. So I'd like to start off by thanking our sponsors. First up is Mikhail Artoria of Artoria Designs, and he makes these awesome vampire dice coffins, which are great, and they have like clan symbols on them and stuff, and you can the top is even padded, so you can use them as rolling trays if you really felt like it. Wow, I just rolled 0 successes on 3 dice. That
sucks to be you.
Probably don't do that.
That sets the tone for the night.
Yeah, that kind of works everything. So
yeah, it's not an omen.
I'll have the link for Mikhail up on the chat, and let me see which way the chat is. The chat's this way, so yeah, go over here. Or they may even be in the chat, so go bug them, throw some money at him, and he'll probably make you a dice box. And Martlet Games. Martlet Games is a collective of TTRPG veterans ready to work for you, from actual production to tabletop game development. They're a one-stop shop for all your creative needs. Investing in the World of Darkness streaming community helps keep channels like this online and thriving, and they greatly appreciate any love you can share with them on their Patreon or various media platforms. Links will be over here. Go check out Martlet, click like, go to their YouTube, click subscribe on that. Any little bit helps. And Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games is the best gaming company you've never heard of. They combine craftsmanship with artistry to create truly unique pieces of functional art for your game, from dice boxes and rolling trays to fully sculpted Valhalla screens for GMs. Each piece is created on site in their workshop in Michigan by a devoted team of craftsmen. And I have the Gangrel one over here, because Gangrel Clan's the best clan. I will not be taking questions at this time. Yeah, I said it. What are you going to do? So, when last we saw our intrepid vampires, who will be introducing themselves momentarily, they were plotting and scheming and meeting with the Ventru and doing more plotting. Yeah, I see you, Cliff. Yeah, I see that. Trying to play innocent now, huh? Yeah.
You buying it? You buying it?
Not at all. And there's a cat. So, I'm going to hit mute on my own self, and Joe is apparently going to be taking care of the cat. So I will deal with introducing the vampires. Except for Joe, because Joe is going to get the cat. So, let's start, untraditionally, with Prince.
Hello, everyone. I am Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice. I am playing Ja Kato, the Banu Hakim assassin, and soon to be Seneschal, because there's no one going to stop us. Let's be real here. And if they do try to stop us, I'm going to cut them down. And that's just the way things have to be. Both of our pronouns are he, him. Congratulations to your imminent death.
Are you sure that's a really congratulations type thing to be said?
Sure, you don't have to deal with unlife anymore. You don't have to fight with your beast. No more arguments. No more having to like moralize drinking blood. Nope, just end it all for you.
So, okay, I'm gonna propose an idea as a storyteller, just between me and you, Prince. Just between me and you, like just an idea. You know, let it percolate in your brain a little bit. Ja as a motivational speaker.
Oh yes. Oh yes. This is what Ja does.
You're like, yeah,
this
you
is
don't
now
have
motivation.
Book tour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dealing with your
If you
beast.
die, there's no more pain, and I can help you with that.
I think we could sell out medium-sized
Sword?
meeting rooms in Holiday Inns all
That would sell
across North
tickets.
America.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would sell tickets.
Dealing with Your Beast, a 5-step program by Jalil Jalakato. Next up is Mike.
Is it really 5 steps though?
It's probably like 2. Yeah.
I mean, jump on this sword. Here, problem solved. Hey, I'm Mike. I will be playing Mordecai. He definitely doesn't want to be Prince. Toreador.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'll be playing Jude, the Brawlin Tremere and future Crown Prince of Vancouver 2022. Thank you so much. You heard what my seneschal said, so no more needs to be said for me right now, I think. Both of our pronouns are she, her. And once again, congratulations on your demise.
Speaking of Jude for Prince, if you go over to the list link right over here, you yourself can get some Prince Jude for Prince merch at our merch store. It should be the first one still, I think. Cliff.
Happy time zone, folk. My name is Cliff. I will be playing Duran Giovanni this evening, a quiet and unassuming tailor who never plots or schemes. Or so far, there have been no witnesses willing to come forward after having a little chat with Mr. Cato. However, I am enjoying watching this bulldozer of fun plow through the city and leave entertainment and enjoyment in its wake. And I'm guessing tonight it's just going to have to steamroll over some gangrel. And yeah, our pronouns are he and him. And congratulations to the gangrel on your demise. It's been nice knowing you.
Right. Since we're skipping over Joe because she left. No, I'm kidding. Joe?
Left but came back. Hello, my name is Joanna. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Abigail this evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. Her pronouns are also she, her. And Abigail's really looking forward to this whole, Prince kerfuffle thing. She's actually been watching a lot of Big Brother in the Chantry to kind of get herself up to speed on how to deal with train wrecks. So, yeah.
I'm going to need a minute to process that. While I take a minute and, again, grab the cat, our very special guest for this particular episode, Joe, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, it's me, Joe. You also know me on Twitter as DJ Toreador and Nolafanger on Twitter. I am playing the blissfully happy Baron of Surrey, Vincent of Clan Bruja. Both our pronouns are he, him. Right now, he's raw dogging it in the night, and he's just enjoying the fun. So, look forward to the concert when you guys get there.
Right. So, I believe we are headed over to Joey's bar, which is the under the control of Baron Vincent, because they were arranging a meeting to meet with Baron Vincent to discuss this whole Prince Camarilla thing that's going on. So, how would you all be getting to said bar?
The Baron.
Oh, we're taking the Baron to the Baron?
We could take the Baron to the Baron, I mean.
Baron squared.
Okay.
Yes.
It's Baron fair.
I'm assuming Jude's also going in the Baron then.
I actually think Ja would come solo.
Okay.
And he would be probably carrying an armory. He doesn't trust any of this.
I'm just realizing now how much of a missed opportunity it was to not have the Baron be a LeBaron. Just missed it by that much. Mordecai, how are you getting to the bar that is controlled by Baron Vincent?
Tough call.
Is it-
Probably going to take the replaced Dodge Viper.
Yeah, the other one had a bit of an accident.
Mordecai brings a Viper. Ja brings a Toyota Corolla, a hybrid at that.
There's a good
But it's
dichotomy.
street legal this time, so none of the funny stuff. Maybe just extended cams and maybe like thrush mufflers or something, just to be a little obnoxious. But Mercy will not leave his side, so she's coming along.
All right. So let's have it so that everybody is kind of arriving semi near the same time. I'm assuming picked a time to all arrange that you would be arriving at the bar at the same time.
Wait, is Cliff coming in the Baron with us?
Sure.
I'm convinced.
Sure. This way I don't have to drive. I like it.
In this way, if something happens to your vehicles,
I don't have to worry about mine. I like it even more.
I have no idea why I would even say something like that.
Why would you say something
Yeah,
like
why
that?
would you say
Viper,
something
I'm
like that?
Burning
I
the city to
just
the
got
ground.
this car. You know how many points I put into resources so I can have a car?
I'm happy to be in the Baron. It'll take care of itself.
Baron
all right.
requires
Mordecai
no
will buy me a
gas,
new
no
one.
electricity.
Yeah.
If I lose another Viper, I'm burning the city to the ground.
That's fair.
Is it though?
I mean, for a Viper, maybe if it was an Aston Martin.
I'll just
For
like
a Viper,
it's
I
the
mean-
principle of the thing.
get that.
I would imagine by what he means by burning this city to the ground, considering we're in Surrey, is burning Surrey to the ground. And for two Vipers, I think that's a fair trade.
yes.
I mean, let's go with both of what you said.
I mean, Vancouver, yeah, I'd want something more pricey. But for Surrey, pair of
Piss off the
Vipers.
Canadians. Let's do it.
The roads in Vancouver are not great, so the Lamborghini is
Just say
basically
sorry. Sorry. I'm done.
So Jude
Wow.
is probably like getting out of the Baron and sort of just like standing outside, and she's like got a compact and she's like touching up her makeup, and she looks over to Abigail and she's like, so the fitting was just like, I just wanted to be totally present and in it so I could like get all my energy right for Elysium. And so I wasn't even thinking about it, but how did it go with the Venturo?
It went as well as could be expected. I mean, they are pretty much on board. They did mention an Archon had been in Vancouver, and that is obviously a little disturbing, but then we found out who the Archon was, so little less disturbing, actually a little more disturbing than even that.
And an Archon is just like a big Camarilla guy.
The fact that the Archon was even in Vancouver is, yes, it's a worrisome, but the Archon was in Vancouver, apparently trying to help with the whole Sabbat invasion. Well, I mean, we never saw the Archon, or at least we didn't think we saw the Archon. Oh, do you want to know who the Archon is?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of character, do you guys mind? So, you know that lovely Malkavian? Yes.
You mean yes?
Yes is the yes is the Archon.
And she just snaps her compact closed. That guy.
Abigail's just like giggling to herself. She's just like, yes.
What?
Yes. Good thing we weren't too mean to him.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, so I'm guessing he's not gonna want to be Primogen then.
Well, I think that's something that maybe we can discuss when the rest of the coterie gets here, but we were thinking that maybe we shouldn't let him know that we know that he's Archon. We
Yeah,
had
I
a
guess it. I
position-
guess I don't know. I don't know if that's. Well, I don't know what the rules are about how many positions you can take. So yeah, whatever. We can talk about it.
Yes. I mean, it's yes. I mean, we could just simply let him do his thing, and if he decides to reveal to us that he's the Archon, that's fine. We found out because of Bo and Rico. So Bo and Rico had apparently been
Oh.
teaming up with the Archon to deal with some of the Sabat stuff, or at least that's what I believe was happening. But yes, I mean, it's up to you whether or not you want to agree with this course of action or not. I think we should all agree with it, but it can be discussed when the rest of the coterie gets here.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Well. Oh yeah. Thanks for letting me know. And she goes back to just touching up her makeup and adjusting her clothes and stuff.
And Abigail kind of just looks around and sees if there's anything unusual. Can I invoke unseen or not unseen? Sorry.
Sense the unseen.
Yes, that one. Sense the unseen.
Yeah. Make the wits and aspects roll. And Duran, you were going with them, yes?
Yes.
Are you checking around for anything?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, because doing that with my eyes out in public is a breach of the masquerade. I'm not
Just a little
quite that
bit.
slow tonight.
3 successes for
3
Abigail.
successes.
Okay, so yeah, you blink a few times, you take a look around. There's obviously kind of the pale aura around the Baron, around Duran, around Jude. But everything else seems okay, at least out where you are in the parking lot.
Okay. I'll relay that to Jude and to Duran and let them know that it doesn't seem like there's anything in hiding at the moment, at least.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Probably around that time that Ja or Mordecai would come pulling out.
Yeah, I think Ja would be there, and as soon as Ja gets there, he's like, "Is everyone here? Who's missing?"
Mordecai.
Just Mordecai, I think.
See,
Does
the one
anyone
who
need a
the one
grenade?
who sleeps the latest.
Um.
Why do you use the adjective need? You could have said want.
Fair.
I have several, so I don't need, but I always want another one.
Well, if you have some, then you don't need more.
See,
And
I
this is
see
where
why you
need comes into play.
see.
I mean, if-
I'm gonna like forego that
I'll
for
take
now.
one.
I think personally.
Yeah, diplomacy and all that. I don't really
Mhm.
care for all of that. So if this goes awry, I will shove a grenade where the sun doesn't shine.
The alley behind the bar?
Sure, we'll go with that.
I'll take one, Jaw. I'll
Ja hands
throw
you a
it in my
grenade.
bag.
Still has 3 more.
All right. Abigail puts the grenade in her laptop bag for future use if needed.
Okay.
I have a couple of small guns. I don't use guns, but Ja has them. And Ja, on this particular night, he has a couple of knives in the boots, sort of thing. A couple of concealed ones, and he has the dagger, the sword in the trunk, and he's wearing his katana. Why does he have all these weapons? Bruja.
Yeah, you're walking into Anarch territory.
Yeah. He doesn't hope. I mean, he hopes he doesn't have to use them. That's a lie. He hopes he can use them. Spoiler alert.
After a while, Mordecai would come in to the parking lot.
With the chug, chug, chug of the Charger. The Viper, rather. Gets out wordlessly, goes to the trunk, pops it, and he and Mercy spend about 5 minutes festooning themselves with Smith & Wesson M&Ps, boot knife on either boot. He's got a machete strapped across his back on the underside for an easy pull. And just basically where there isn't space for gun, there's a knife or a clip for ammo.
Okay.
I think Jude's kind of looking at Ja and Mordecai and just being like, do you think you're overdoing it slightly?
The last time
good
we
call.
went to Anarchs.
Ja, do you have a grenade?
I do. There you go.
Step it out of the air.
They take your safety, Senora Duncan, very seriously.
You must understand, the last time we ran into Anarchs, there was some sort of portal, and there was...
Well, no, that's not fair. The last time we ran into
That wasn't
Anarchs,
the last time.
Okay, well, it's
With,
one of the times.
Joe.
I don't count the car.
And
No, I mean, the last time that we were with Anarchs,
The thing
I
with
mean,
the
Baron
building
Vincent
and the-
was delightful.
the building tried to eat us.
Right?
Yes,
Right.
that one, yes. But that
See?
wasn't an Anarch building.
Well, I mean,
Mm,
Joe was there. And we
there's-
saved Anarch.
There's not... Mr. Mordecai, it
pays
doesn't
to be
work
prepared.
that way.
Last time we were with Joe, we had to do shit and we blew up a building. So
All right.
Okay, I do appreciate the safety measures. I just okay, so speaking of, any last tips, ideas before we walk into this?
Yourself?
don't
You're
turn your back
dealing with-
because that's when they charge you.
I thought that was bulls. No, that's not.
Okay, I will
Dogs?
keep that in mind.
Bears.
Don't wear the
Bears?
color red.
Bears? No, that is a mythology. That is.
And she's just like gesturing herself like in all black, and she's like,
If you say snot rocket, I'll run them through.
Jude, just be yourself.
Okay.
Rocket is our safe word. There it is.
or the danger word rather.
Unsafe word.
The danger word. Yeah, I'll be myself. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Vincent likes me already, so this should
Hates
not
me,
be
so it'll be fine.
this should not be that bad.
Yes, you must make sure though that you do not. I mean, you'll still need to show strength. I mean, there needs to be a reason why the Baron will support you as a prince in a city where he doesn't really care about there being a prince. So you still need to show power, but just don't
What do
show
the
it in
kids
the
call it?
Camarilla sense.
Big dick energy. You need to have big dick energy.
God.
I'm gonna have big witch energy. I think I'd prefer that.
Sure, whatever.
Yes, agreed.
I mean, I guess I'll run it by you all first. I feel like this would be the time for me to perhaps deploy some Karna name drops.
You could.
That was what I was thinking, to just sort of. You'll see. I've got a plan.
She.
You've got a plan, and if the plan
I
goes
do.
horribly awry, we will blow the place up, and that's all there is to it, really. I mean,
Yeah,
all on
John
the
Mordecai. I
same
mean,
page.
they're
Bueno.
ready to go. So
Bueno, I feel like the least bloodthirsty of the bunch. It's a weird feeling. I'm not sure I'm good with this.
I'm not bloodthirsty. Am I?
Of those who are surrounding our prince to be, is what I mean.
Oh yeah.
I am the last one to even be thinking of blowing the place up. Wow.
You are only
Wow.
I'm sliding or slipping or something.
you are but a simple tailor.
I see what you did there.
See. Oh,
all right.
but I have learned something today. Reska helped me order the first thing I have ever ordered online from Amazon. I ordered a chicken and an egg. I'll let you know.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I don't get it.
I have to find out.
Oh.
Cliff,
Wow.
do me a favor. There's a little button that says lead call on the bottom of the Zoom call.
Red button.
Click
there.
that for me.
It's
Thanks,
a
buddy.
Wow. It took me a tragically long time to understand. Okay.
Still trying to figure out if Jeff is a Malkavian or a really bad Ventru.
What about a Lashambra?
Could be. That's possible too.
The great manipulators.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it
I'm
doesn't
pretty
seem
sure
so
that-
religious.
Some
Hey!
really bad Ventru.
It's
I
2022.
mean, I'm pretty sure he
never
was
know.
behind the Sears mail order catalog at some point. So, anyway, yes. So, yeah, you might want to watch with Jeff and ordering things from him, Mr. Duran.
Oh, I'm not
Bad
having
man.
it come to my haven.
I can assure you that he is definitely not one of ours.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting. Okay.
And
Yeah.
he can't be El Sombra. He's been fairly successful.
What have you?
Oh,
wow,
you
you
are
did.
on one tonight.
Did the Lasombra hurt you? What happened?
No, it's just
is
every
you a
Lasombra,
X?
every Lasombra I have ever run into who I've not met, has been a wannabe Ventru or a wannabe
Disappointing.
Giovanni. I see, kind of sad.
Is this a Oblivion versus Oblivion thing? Like it's you know.
Oh no! Since learning their branch of Oblivion and knowing how to do it right, it's been eye-opening.
Zing.
It really has.
Wow.
Actually, the branches of Oblivion combined quite remarkable.
I guess it's good there aren't any or many here then.
Oh, that is one of the things you could state as your campaign, keeping the city of Sombra free since 2022.
Shining a light in
Eh,
a dark place.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really that doesn't seem on brand for me.
Yeah, they're part of the Camarilla now, aren't they?
So,
As far as I knew.
Yes. They pretend
As
to
a
be.
clan, yes. But in practice, I mean, I've run into a few Bruja, Primogen. That's it. Like, it's all a fucking joke.
So,
But it's gonna be different with us.
Baron Vincent.
bueno. Shall we go into the bar?
Yeah.
Now that we are all geared up.
Baron Vincent.
Let's do.
Who's on the door tonight?
That would be this guy named Cody. He's blonde, tall, about like 6'2", bleach blonde hair, kind of loose, messy man bun, leather jacket, and he has on a green shirt that says "The Packers suck." Don't ask.
Wow. Harsh. So, I'm assuming you're all going up to the bar at this point.
Also, it's kind of crowded in there. There's a concert going on that Vincent and the crew are doing. So if they come in, they're going to hear like the ending of a mashup of Green Day and Paramore happening at the same time.
Okay, I gotta hear this mashup now.
Boulevard
That sounds
of Broken Dreams and Misery Business.
Yeah, it's probably one of those mashups where you're like, I don't know if that works, but then you hear it and you're like, damn, that works.
They're coming in towards the end of it, and you'll see what happens next.
But before they get in,
Mm-hmm.
they're stopped at the door. Yeah, you can't
Before we
come in
get to
here
the
with all
door?
that.
I am rousing some attributes.
Okay.
I'm turning on awe. He is going to let me in.
And storyteller,
Is he,
sorry, what did he say? What did he say?
He's going to say you can't come in here with that.
Oh, okay.
Motioning
Thank
to
you. Sure. Yeah, I understand now.
Just pointed at all of me.
literally everything.
Does it help if I say Cody is an Anarch Tremere?
It'll help a little bit, yeah.
He's new.
He's fairly new.
Really new.
How did you do in the rouse checks?
Manipulation and stamina is what I've roused, and I have failed both rouses.
I literally didn't know until you just mentioned it that you were rousing anything.
Well, that's what I was planning.
I
Everybody's
also
just
was
like,
rousing.
"Bah!"
I failed one.
So when you said rouse checks, I'm like, yep, I'm good.
I'm good too.
So, Mordecai, what you hear is this really necessary? Do you really need the anarchs? Can't you just eat this one?
No, because I don't know where it's been.
Rude.
I mean, true.
Come on, Neff. I have riverfied tastes.
Even still. I mean, there's power there.
It's a true. I mean, he's a punk. He's not gonna. I mean, I'd be lucky if he wasn't Thin Blood.
To be fair, he'd be lucky if he wasn't Thin Blood.
No, he would be very unlucky if he was Thin Blood.
Let me just look something up real quick. While you make that roll for awe.
Aw, my aw, I got 1, 2, 3, 6, 8.
Nope, that's potence. Don't need that.
Oh no, I'm rousing that too.
Go on.
With a 6. Yes. Oh. I think I might try and transmit with this one. This one's. I don't need to like pull out the hammer.
Entrancement
We're not going
is
to give
another
this
rouse
guy a
check.
chance. Damn.
It's another rouse check.
It is
Not even
another
going to try to
rouse
talk to
check.
this guy.
A 9.
Abigail, how'd you do in the rouse checks?
Oh, as I mentioned, so I roused manipulation and stamina. Those two I failed. And then I also raised strength because I'm feeling lucky, and I passed that one.
You guys are just
There's a lot
Paranoid.
of food in there. There's a
pissing
lot
through
of
the
food in
blood
there.
before we even get it. Actually,
I mean, I made 2 rouse checks as well. I went for potence, and I roused my dex, and I passed both, so I feel pretty good.
Meanwhile, Duran's sitting here like, I thought we liked this guy. Like, why is everybody like?
I still rouse manipulation because,
See?
but that's
Fair.
all I
Yeah.
did. If I'm going to rouse anything else, that can come later when the shit hits the fan. But yeah, manipulation goes up. And I succeeded.
Succeeded. Okay. Abigail, you hear Abigail? Why are you?
Yes, Vin.
Why are you slumming it with these ne'er do wells?
Which ones?
Good point.
I'll eat. Don't worry. It's fine. I'll eat. There's lots of food inside. It's like takeout.
Even still, these are a bunch of blatherskites.
The skites. Oh, right. Oh, that's what that would be. Okay, yes. That's fine. But I'll eat.
Yeah.
I'll eat, Winston. It's fine.
Throwing a bunch of $2 words around here. So everybody is ready to go. Mordecai, how's that entrancement roll going?
What do I roll for entrancement? Remind me.
That's a good question. I will look that up.
I add my awe to it.
Yes.
Or rather, just another level of presence to it.
No, it's another level of your manipulation, or I believe that's charisma. Yeah, charisma. You would add.
Are you beautiful?
Yes.
That adds more dice.
It does. Yes.
Does.
What's your blood potence? Because that might add more dice too.
It is the presence rating you would add. So you'd roll charisma.
Y'all are
plus
spending a lot of
presence.
time on Cody right now.
Yeah.
Poor Cody.
John's already walked past Cody. This man's not worth my time.
So charisma plus presence plus pretty.
Yes. For everybody playing the home game, that's a lot of dice.
I mean, this sounds like a pass without you even rolling, but
I mean, I could take
roll
half.
those beautiful
Can I take half?
clagonies.
I mean, you could take half.
8.
Yeah, well,
8 is half.
Wait, let me count just to be sure.
Well, yeah, because you have presence 5, and then adds presence again, so that's like 10 dice right there.
Yeah, 8.
I thought your charisma was higher than that. All right, cool.
Charisma 5. I'm pretty.
That's like
That's 2.
Presence,
One.
and then presence because of awe.
pretty gives you 1.
1. I only get the 1. I'm not super pretty.
Okay. Yeah, 5.
I didn't spend like crazy amounts of background on that one.
Right.
Just enough to be pretty.
So, entrancement does the following. As soon as I like that,
Dumps his
talk amongst
brain like a-
yourselves.
Right,
This poor guy. This poor guy.
This is
buddy.
ridiculous.
You broke his brain. John just walks in like fucking gun, sword, everything. No,
After
John does
succeeding-
not have
So we're
guns.
sorry for breaking your NPC. We're sorry.
I
Look,
did not do this. I had nothing to do with this. I don't know them.
I mean, it's not like you're going into a bar at a concert night full of mortals and kindred, but sure, have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Breaking Cody.
I don't know.
Who's new?
This is why John doesn't have guns.
I don't know
Sword,
Masquerade
I just look like
little
a
bit.
weird short cosplayer.
Cloudbuster sword on his back. You know.
So, what are you saying to this particular NPC?
Does he have a name tag?
He does not,
Okay.
because that's weird for like being in an anarch bar.
I don't know. Maybe he has an employee name tag. No.
Oh,
Hello, my name is. Hey, how's it? Hey, do you remember when the last time we were here?
No, but that's
Oh,
fine.
Really? You weren't here?
No,
Dude,
I don't
seriously.
know
That's,
who you are.
you honestly don't. I mean, you
No.
haven't. Your boss didn't mention we were coming?
No.
Buddy, come on. He clearly. Seriously, this is a minor oversight.
No, nothing.
No, really? I mean,
Yeah.
I would think that he would have mentioned it though, because it's kind of an important thing.
Nope.
Really, this is actually kind of sad. Well, unfortunately, he didn't mention it to you. I mean, I would take that up with him myself, because
Yeah, I should probably take that
yeah,
up with him.
it's kind of, you're just not preparing you for the job you need to do, man. I mean, that's just it's just a good employee strategy is what that is,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Seriously. And he's just sort of like keeping his attention while everyone else walks in.
Watson be right behind him.
And I mean, I appreciate your attention to detail. Yeah, the Packers suck. Well done.
Right?
Awesome. Little fist bump. Boo. And I gotta say though, did you catch the LA game?
No, I missed that one. I had to work that night.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they're looking pretty hot this season. Just saying.
Really? LA?
I don't know. It's hard to say. They got a good defense.
No. I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. They could have another upset, and the whole thing could come.
Let's go,
down.
Bengals. Let's keep it moving, Mr. Mordecai. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, you got to stay at the door. Is that your
Yeah.
whole shtick? Yeah. So you can't. All right. So I'm just gonna go in then. I'm gonna let your boss know and I'm gonna send someone out so you can come in and enjoy the concert a bit. Because hearing it from the outside, that just sucks, man. I mean, it's just not. That's just not cool. You're not paid enough for that. Seriously though, actually, pulls out $100 bill. Here, a little bit of tip.
All right, thanks, man.
I just slapped it in his hand, sort of thing. It's been great chatting with you again, buddy. We need to catch up, definitely. It's gonna be. Well, it's not going to be the Packers, obviously, this season. That's for sure. But I mean,
no,
right?
Suck, man.
Thing, and so does the whole, multi-hand sort of handshake thing. Anyway, I'm going to head in. Going to let you, boss, know we're here. You don't need to worry about that. We're going to just head on in.
Right.
I'm going to send somebody else back out so you can come in and enjoy the concert.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hey, no worry. Hey, I'm here for you, buddy. And go in.
So it's pretty packed in here. There's definite anarch energy in this particular bar. It's definitely sliding more to the slight mosh pit ish, sticky floors. Occasional beer bottle gets thrown over your head and smashed up against the wall. This is an anarch bar.
Jude's just smiling, like she's loving the energy here for sure. Like this feels much better than other previous times, like walking into these kind of landmarks on the campaign trail. She finally feels like, okay, this is somewhere where maybe I can really excel because it feels a little bit more like her element.
Oh yeah. And somewhat near you, there's the kind of the wafting smell of marijuana. There's, you can smell kind of the alcohol, even though you don't breathe. There's alcohol freely flowing.
Fumes.
Yeah, there's definite fumes. You can hear somebody not too close to you, probably 4 or 5 people down. They're like, play Freebird. And then somebody's like, Freebird sucks. And then they're a fight breaks out.
And is Baron Vincent on stage at this moment? Is Baron Vincent performing, or is Baron Vincent watching the performance?
Baron Vincent just finished up, so there's kind of a lull, but it doesn't actually settle the crowd down any. The crowd is still punching and moshing together, and yeah, for some reason the crowd didn't stop doing what it's doing.
Vincent will see this and he'll switch the music around. Well, he'll get he's going to start singing what's that song called, Bobby Caldwell's What Love. You'll see him pull out his red guitar and he'll just put his foot up on one of the drums that say Hostile Takeover Gang, and he'll just start strumming. But you're wondering where I've been. It's just that. And I'll pop all too.
Vincent, give me a roll.
Sure.
We're gonna go for and the crowd is probably gonna end up eating out of your palm of your hand.
I don't think I know this song.
You tried everything, but you won't give up.
So
in my world, only you.
Oh, you yell at me when I sing, but they can just sing and you don't say anything.
I was
Steve.
looking
Okay,
up a
I see how it
rule.
is.
I'm
Apparently,
waiting on
apparently if we're covering things, we can't, like, we discovered this when Steve was doing out of character, when Steve was doing the Bon Jovi Bard, or Jan Bon, whatever his name was, that as long as you're covering it and it's an interpretation, apparently it doesn't
Yeah.
count.
Jonathan
Basically,
Bonaparte
Aha!
can't
POV.
play the same song.
I'm singing every session now.
So manipulation plus presence for Baron Vincent. To
Manipulation. Present. So let's get these dice.
For love, what I would not do.
You know, I'm gonna search real quick. Let's see.
All right.
I passed. So how many dice do I get now?
2 extra dice.
Okay, so manipulation.
Everybody's just flexing all over the place here. It's great.
And you said what's the other one?
It would be manipulation plus presence.
Oh, sure.
I'm waiting for my time to shine.
Okay. A lot of dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
All right, so 7 to activate that. So that kicks in awe for the crowd. So I'm going to get a, let's go with a charisma or manipulation and performance.
I think I do charisma.
And when you roll these dice, you're going to add your presence rating as well, because awe is active.
Charisma.
So grab a mitt full of dice and
and my performance and my presence.
Just a baseball glove full of dice.
Yeah. Critical. 4, 5, 5.
5 successes.
Wow.
5. I got 2 10s and a 7.
Okay. Yeah, so like it's not quite as much as you're used to. Maybe it's a little off night tonight when you kick in awe, but you know, at least 3 rows at the beginning are kind of settled down moshing, and they're paying more attention. The mosh itself is kind of like a little further back from that.
It's fine as long as I got what I can see in front of me, and like it's just gonna do an electric guitar solo with it. That one part just what do for love, like just straight strumming it.
There's a lot less beer bottles being thrown around right now.
I'm tickled, Sarah. You do not know that song.
Apparently, this Baron has some taste, however small it is.
Abigail leans over to Jaw. See, he's not so bad.
Do I see them?
Give me wits and awareness.
His face.
I mean, we have Mordecai with awe on, so yeah, I suspect you see it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the wits and awareness because the lights are on him. Like it's kind of hard to see into the crowd.
Fair.
Plus, there's fights.
Oh, is this considered a new scene given that we're inside instead of outside? Like, do you consider this a new scene? I would say no.
Okay. Yeah, this would be the
same. I just got a 1.
I was like, I certainly hope not, because I prepared for going inside.
New scene.
Well, I was thinking more of the sense the unseen, though.
I just got 1 success.
Sense the unseen. You pick up that there's a few pale auras mixed in with the crowd. They seem to be doing a fairly good job of like blending in. But there's, once you see kind of that aura in whatever section that you're looking at, there's like, you can tell. It's like, okay, this person isn't blinking. Or, this person over here, they don't seem to be breathing.
They're wearing a mask, but the mask isn't moving. What's happening?
Yeah. Vincent, sorry, what was that?
1 success.
1 success. I'll mix it in with Mordecai's awe that eventually, you're kind of wrapped up in your guitar solo. So then eventually, like, once you stop kind of paying attention to that, you look up and you can see, like, there's part of the crowd that is kind of not focusing on you, that's kind of focusing in another direction.
Okay. He'll keep going, finish up the set. And he was like, all right, you fuckers, go buy our merch in the back.
And, a lot of the first couple of rows of the crowd are kind of
Also,
making
the
their way
drinks,
over the
they're on the bar. To thank Mac, he put in his paycheck, got you all free drinks. So enjoy, drink your souls away. I don't fucking care, but thanks for coming to the club.
So,
Mac.
at that point,
Chaos ensues.
yeah, the crowd parts in two different directions. One goes over to the merch table. The other goes over to the bar. It's kind of a 60-40 split heading over to the bar. But yeah, there's definite like lulling gaps. Like it's still not clear by any stretch of the imagination, but you can rather easily, if you wanted to, make your way from the back to up to the actual like stage, or from the stage to where the coterie is. So what is everybody doing?
Glaring.
I think Abigail's going to take her cues from Jude at this point.
I am trying to look as intimidating as I possibly can. All 5'7" of me.
I mean, I think Jude is going to try to approach Vincent as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say a path through the crowd at this point, but there's definitely like you could easily like kind of make your way up
One of these.
towards the front.
Oh, let me squeeze right past you.
Oh, sorry.
My Midwest's coming out.
Sorry. But yeah, you're able to make it up. Is everyone else following?
Real. Yeah. Jai's definitely staying in close range of Jude.
I should probably drop off.
It's up to you.
I like how you say I should probably do this. Like you can't just drop it at a whim. Like that is a choice.
I probably should.
Have you met Mordecai? Like
I'd like to take the attention off of me.
It damages his ego to turn off awe. He takes
physically hurts
willpower
me.
damage.
That's like a new. Okay, I propose that as a
remember when
new
we met
V5
Connor,
flaw.
and Connor used like more dice, who's got like 17 or some shit like that. And Mordecai was hurt forever after that.
He was. He really was.
I've never recovered.
He
didn't. He didn't recover. Actually, he never did.
He hasn't gotten back that aggravated willpower damage yet.
Nope.
It just lost more and more humanity since.
Yeah. I'll hang back then.
Okay.
Storyteller note for everybody.
It's a
playing at home
compromise.
game. Mordecai, in fact, did not say that he was turning off his
I was dropping off. Yeah.
Did not say I'm turning.
Can't even give me 5 minutes. What is Duran doing?
I'm just going quietly hanging back a few feet and watching.
Okay, fair enough. So wait, so Vincent was on stage, and then did he leave the stage?
Nope.
No.
He's still on
Still
stage.
on stage, yeah. But
Okay, so
You see him putting his guitar up on like the little holder on the stage, and he's just like shooting the shit with some of the group.
okay, so Jude will go kind of to like, I'm assuming there's like stairs like at the side of the stage or something like that. So she kind of goes around to the side and doesn't go up the stairs and just sort of tries to catch his eye and is like, hello, hi.
Good job, guys.
So
Oh,
are we setting up for the next set? Like,
Uh, yeah, actually, yeah. You want to do a solo? Do paper planes? I'll be back. I'll let you later.
well, wait, hold on.
Well,
How long is it
okay,
gonna be?
okay,
Should
wait.
we bring out
Okay,
the other band or something? Like,
yeah. Bring out the other band. Bring out the
okay,
other
yeah,
band. He's gonna pull the mic. All right, everybody. While you're enjoying your drinks and this cool ass vibe in this club, enjoy the band called. And he kind of like open his jacket, pull out. The New England Smokestacks. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. I'll be back.
the New England Smokestacks make their way to the stage as Baron Vincent exits stage right.
I want to also comment that they kind of look like
Oh
they
no.
kind of they're not the Beatles, but they kind of are dressed like them.
No.
See, you have to quantify this now. Like,
Which
version
era?
of the Beatles?
Which
Yeah.
era? Yeah, that's my question.
Are we
Album cover
talking-
of them walking across the street.
Okay.
Oh, the White
Who's
Album.
playing
Abbey Road.
radio?
Abbey Road. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Fair enough.
They have on modern but also kind of vintage style clothes. So yeah, it's a whole thing.
So,
Abigail mutters to herself, "Are we still in an Anarch bar?"
I am very confused about everything that's happening. Very confused.
And he will cross the stage and go to Jude. Hey, you don't have to be on the stairs. Come up here. Come here.
I don't know that. I don't know that I want to get on stage. Maybe we can just
Wait,
talk.
wait. You got bars? You want to sing?
Nope.
I can kick them off.
Nope.
And you can sing.
No, I don't sing. No.
I mean, come
can't.
on.
I can't carry a
I-
tune like at all.
I highly doubt
cannot.
that. I highly doubt
That
that.
is.
You've got
Listen. Nope.
okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. That's all you.
I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you.
I'm gonna start a chant.
Think I can sing?
Oh
Appreciate that.
no.
No, Mordecai. I beg you. I beg you. No.
I'm gonna start a chant because people are paying attention to me. I'm gonna start Jude, 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 Jude,
Jude,
and point at
Jude.
Jude and get
Jude.
everybody.
I think this
yelling
is
at me.
also a out of character. Is Sarah okay with this
Oh yeah,
question?
fair.
It's fine. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, go for it.
Jude, Jude, Jude,
Jude,
Jude.
Jude.
You notice
Jude.
that Ja takes a few extra steps away from the stage.
Yeah, Abigail too. Abigail's like, "Yep, nope, I'm out of here."
And that's when the stage turned into a giant flesh monster and ate Jude. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Oh wow.
not this time.
The stage is a
Again.
mimic.
Oh
Oh
god.
no.
Terrifying. Absolutely
Well,
terrifying.
Well,
Okay,
Vincent
so
will walk to you. Vincent will walk
Okay.
to you then towards the stairs.
I get everybody cheering and piping up, pumping up the crowd.
And then he'll be like,
Jude,
Shh,
Jude, Jude.
are you serious? Jude, you brought your friends.
yeah, we're all here. We travel together. You know, it's dangerous out here.
Fuck yeah, I know that, but why did you bring that prick here?
He's part of my little, dysfunctional family. Come on, man.
I know dysfunctional families. I come from one. Yeah, another time. First of all, before I even get started, he's gonna go to you and hug you and lift you up.
Quite a feat.
Ja
Wait a second.
like grabs the sword a little tighter.
Yeah. hand goes to the handle of the handgun.
He's like, "Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. I have been fucking busy. Can't talk about it here, but we can go to the back and talk. But tell you about it. It's been a bit of time. So if you sent me messages,
yeah.
I apologize. That's been happening also. FYI, I kind of girl bossed a little too close to the sun and some shit popped off, but I got it under control.
I hear you. And after he picks her up and then puts her down, she gives him some very hearty slaps on the back and just yeah. And she's like, yeah, let's let's talk. We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah. Let's go.
catching
Let's
up to
go.
do for sure.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. And
Okay.
he'll kind of put his arm out, like put his arm out for you to link. Yep. And
Yep.
he'll walk.
She'll link up.
And if anybody's in the way, he's like, "Move, fuckers."
Hey, man.
Abigail's gonna follow.
What do you think? You own the place?
Oh, Ja is definitely following.
I fucking
and
do. And if you want to stand this bitch,
Angry face.
go drink before I have you kicked out.
All right. And then they wander off to drink.
Okay.
Okay.
And he'll just make his way down the hall into his big office.
And everyone else is following suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ja is right behind and just grinding teeth.
Mordecai,
Turning off awe and following.
take 1 willpower damage.
That's what I'm saying. It's the flaw. Anytime
This is-
no one is paying attention to you, you take 1 superficial willpower damage.
You
That'd be
don't
the
know how
worst
much I
flaw
suffer
ever.
for this. I'm
That's,
suffering for this princedom.
Oh
now,
yeah.
if you want that flaw, flip to page 25 in your Toreador clan book.
And as they're making their way, and I feel like Jude would definitely like pick up on the tense aura that Ja is emitting currently, and she like kind of just turns her head and just kind of gives him like a kind of like a sympathetic look. She's like,
You probably hear the grinding of teeth over the music.
Yeah.
Vincent doesn't. Vincent doesn't. He's happy. He's in his element.
and yeah, so they'll just continue.
Okay, so you bring them back to, I'm assuming, the same office as before?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Give a description of the office.
It is red, white, and gold. There is a bunch of like gold albums on the walls. There is a motorcycle that's hanging in the middle of the room. He's changed the furniture around a little bit, so still modern, kind of like a Sims thing, but much more plush, more comfy. And there's like accent pillows in here. Very opposite of the outside of the bar.
Oh, yeah. Very opposite.
He likes to be comfortable.
Oh, yeah. So everybody is basically piling into the office, I'm assuming. Are
Yep.
you positioning anyone outside of the office to make sure that
Yes.
you are not disturbed?
Yes. 2 people, 1 girl named Sam, that's all, and a guy named Derek.
Okay. And these are both kindred?
One kindred, one's kindred light.
Kindred adjacent. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail still has Sense Unseen on. So what is she seeing?
You would see that one of them has a pale aura, and the other one has kind of a pale aura.
And based on this, is it a ghoul or is it a thin blood?
Give me let's go with a wits and a cult to determine. Because while you have seen a few
beautiful
thin
dice
bloods,
footage.
it's kind of like comparing, is this apple juice or is this apple cider?
Vincent's being very gentlemanly to open the door and escorting her in, and he's just like, yeah, no, it's been a while, just shooting the shit. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Probably completely ignoring Job, doesn't even think, because he's just so in this moment.
Yeah, I'm just I'm glad to see you're safe, because it was really popping off for a while here.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Abigail, how's the rolls going?
Turn to willpower, 3 successes.
It could be a ghoul, or it could be like a really, really weak thin blood.
Okay, good enough. Abigail doesn't say anything about this. She just walks past with everybody else.
All right, Jude. Park it, get comfortable, and oh, you brought everybody else. You weren't kidding. I thought it was gonna be a me and you thing, but that's fine. Fuck it. All right, that's a killer.
Another
Oh.
time.
Yeah, plenty of time. Hello, all of you. Abigail, pleasure to see you again.
Abigail curtsies in a most very ungraceful manner and
Uh,
says, Baron.
You don't have to do any of that. This isn't the camera.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. Morty, that's your name? Morty?
Yeah.
Morty?
That
Yeah, Morty. Just want to get the names right.
Apologies on showing up unannounced.
Yeah, talk about that momentarily. Assassin's Creed dude. Mr. Giovanni. Welcome back. He will speak to you in Italian. He'll say, Buongiorno. Come stai, amici?
Come stai, mia amico? Mi amico mia. It's so, yeah, back and forth in Italian with a little bit of surprise in the voice.
Yeah, I've been putting in a lot of work, doing a lot of talking. No Olive Garden, but yeah, I got it. Got it covered.
Those endless breadsticks. See.
Yeah, the endless breadsticks.
When I'm here, I am definitely not a part of your family. I made
eyebrow raised.
You just like
okay. Awkward moment. I'm glad that congratulations, you made a joke. It wasn't funny, but you tried. You get an A for effort.
All right. All right.
Why are you so fucking armed to the teeth? Also, fuck, that means you got past Cody. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. All right.
I mean, once we get to talking, I think you'll see why Jaw and Mordecai are prepared in such way.
I can't wait to hear this explanation.
I would not be too hard on your door person, Cody.
Yes, Cody. He's new. He just came here seeking refuge. Said he could stay here. Tremere, like you, Jude.
He's not built for this.
He's what?
He's not built for this.
Yeah, that was a test run to see if he can handle it, because I had to give Mac a little bit of slack every now and then because he works pretty hard, even though he's a dick sometimes. But Cody was earnest, and I was like, all right, put you at the door and make sure you search people, no guns, no all that other shit. I had a bit of a scuffle happen, but he proved himself.
See, I would give him the benefit of the doubt this time. We came loaded for bear, and there's a reason that we rolled the city this way.
Okay.
Cody would not. He did not have much of a chance. So, call it a what do they say? A learning situation, a learning experience,
a teaching moment.
See, that is the one.
So 50-50 on ripping his heart out, 50-50 on keeping him at staff. Maybe rotate him out to the bar. I don't know. But everybody gets to get comfortable.
Ben, Vincent, sorry. Honestly, if Cody had been not swayed by Mr. Mordecai, it would have been either myself or Jude.
Would have really.
Maybe he needs some lessons.
He doesn't breathe, but you will hear him just, yeah, about that. All right, you know what? In a moment, I want to call him in here, and I'll deal with that accordingly. Oh, so you brought the pack, so what can I do for you? He's going to go sit at his desk, put his feet across his legs on the desk, put his feet up. Oh, also, Jude, since I thought we were going to do this, so I got Pokemon for you. I got also I'm Sakamoto. I got your text. I just couldn't respond at the moment because I was super busy. But,
do you have Orin High School Host Club?
fuck yeah, that's the OG, man.
Yeah, I've always heard about it. I know it's, and I figured it'd be like a good introduction because there's not that much of it. It's only like the one season or whatever.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, it seems really fun, and I mean, she like dresses up like a boy, and it's like the host
Yeah,
club.
yeah.
It's really fun,
I've
and it
watched
turns
it
into some
19
kind of
times.
reverse harem. So I like that.
Yeah, I watched it 19 times. Me and you watch it, it'll be an even 20.
There you go. I like
Yeah.
a good number divisible by 10.
Also, you look fucking hot. Like this is
Thank
is
you.
good. This is good. I love it.
I'm trying to up my game a little bit, you know.
You're trying to come over to the right side, trying to be an anarch. I see. Look at you.
Well. Once we get together, I'm gonna have to talk to you about Milwaukee and all the shit that I did there. I think you'd really get a kick out of it.
Oh, you went home?
No. I haven't been home since coming here, but just some of the stuff I got up to before.
Yeah.
I made my way up north.
Gotcha. We got plenty of time to discuss that. Now I'm a little more free with my time. I can text, call, you name it.
Wait. Did anything like wild happen to you when like the Sabbat were here? Like
yeah. Yeah. They came knocking on my door too.
Yeah,
well,
they were
I guess
everywhere.
we want to discuss it now that we're here. Also, what's his name again? He's going to point at Ja. What's his name? That's your friend.
His name's Ja.
Ja. You hungry? Because you look a little, feral.
I'm fine.
Okay. Anybody else hungry? You guys need some snacks or something? I got people out there that'd be willing. They're all kind of fucked up though. Well, a couple of them are. Mr. Giovanni.
I'm good right now.
Not really my scene.
Okay. Also, there's a bunch of guys in here. I almost kicked them out, but Matt thought it was a good idea. There's some like fucking crypto bros, patriarchy bullshit. I don't know.
Oh, I ate one of those guys the other night, actually.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, well, there's like a pack of 4 out there somewhere.
Okay.
They're the only ones in here wearing a tie and shit. They came from like, Burnaby or something. They was like, oh, we're gonna take a ride to Surrey, and I was like, okay, come on in. I mean, they've been tipping. They didn't have to, but they tipped.
Yeah, better get their money while they still have it.
Fuck yeah. Or trading in crypto. Not my thing. Seems a little unstable. But yeah, let's talk about it. What's going on? What's going on? What you here for?
Well, now that all the Sabbat shit is over.
For now, yeah.
And over, it's slowed down to a manageable level, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, all of us are okay for the most part. I mean, we
especially
had to fight.
you. Yeah, I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah. I mean, it's thanks in part to them around me. I mean, we all really had to band together because, like,
good job, all of you.
My shop got attacked.
Yeah,
and it was a whole thing, and then we were like underground, and then there was like this other like big guy who was using these other guys for like a force field. I don't know. I barely understand.
Yeah.
So we got all that stuff together. We survived.
Yeah.
And now that the city there are less fires, and the Camarilla is kind of like not really, there's no one in charge right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
perfect time, right?
Yeah, exactly. The perfect time for me to be Prince.
And at that point,
it's
a good time to take a bit of a break.
And everybody.
Okay.
The
proverbial pin drop.
There's going to be like the... So everybody go grab a drink, grab a snack, pop some popcorn if you can, if you want to.
You'll need it.
We're going to be back in about 7 minutes or so you can go rehydrate, dehydrate, whatever you got to do, and we will see you in a couple minutes. Welcome back, everyone. And yeah, some news has been dropped on Baron Vincent's lap, essentially. So let's go back right into the action.
Yeah, so me as Prince of Vancouver.
What?
Hand very casually to his side, sort of thing, very hovering close to the weapons, but not on them.
Vincent, you'll see Vincent take his sunglasses off, and he has heterochromia. So he has one brown eye, one is like a hazel color with a little fleck of green in it. You. Fuck. Really?
It's not.
What's
as
the
bad
problem?
As it sounds.
Breaking
It's
this
not as bad as it sounds.
You. And he'll shift completely off his table, his desk, and kind of like just, oh god.
Okay, please air your grievances.
Oh, why?
Because this city has been fucked up for a long time by a bunch of old heads getting captured, kidnapped, disappeared, blown up, thrown into the abyss, whatever. Nothing is working. Okay. So we need someone new, someone with a different perspective, somebody with different ideals about how shit should go down in the city. And I think me, along with my friends and other people that we've been talking to and getting on board, this is the time, and this is the exact time to make a difference and make things better for everybody, and I'm gonna be at the head of that.
You, holy fuck. You've already been selecting Primogen, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Fuck, that makes sense. It fucking makes sense. That's why he's so fucking ornery. If I may, because you'll actually genuinely see him like a little fluster. He's like, okay.
And as you get flustered, Josh starts to smile.
And then he'll, who have you picked for Seneschal? Abigail?
Well, absolutely not. Oh no. No, we don't do that.
And Jude can't help but kind of smirk, and she goes, "Ja."
You'll see Vincent stand up, and he'll like put his fist into the desk and just, ugh. Jude. But
The
okay,
sword.
okay.
Come on.
Okay. It's a pig sticker, but sure.
Nah, it's way cooler than that.
I've seen swords, stickers, whatever.
Fine.
So he's the seneschal.
That's right. Yes.
Banu Hakim.
Yes. What better
I don't
way?
believe she stuttered.
What better way to show how different and interesting things are going to be with a Tremere Prince and a Banu Hakim Seneschal? Where else are they doing that? Excuse me.
Think I'm not sure.
Nowhere.
It's not many
Done the
Tremere Princes, and they usually don't last very long. No offense. It's just you chose him though. I'm okay. So who's your keeper of Elysium? Who's your harpy?
Well, Mordecai here.
Oh no.
Harpy.
No.
What do you mean he's perfect for that? Are you kidding me?
And he'll kind of turn his head. He's still standing. He'll just kind of turn his head towards Mr. Giovanni. Are you the keeper of Elysium? Amici.
No,
No.
No. If a
You're the witch.
If a Giovanni got involved in Camarilla politics, you know how bad it could go.
Yes, that's why I'm making sure.
No, I
Okay.
am not involved in any way, shape, or form with the political side of what is going on. I am involved with the business side, of course, because of the family, and I'm involved merely as a close friend, a member of the coterie, a small voice to suggest things.
Okay. So, Jude, you want to be Prince of Vancouver?
Correct. This is my home now.
I mean, I, I'm. If I'm being honest, I'm a little disappointed. I could see you being like, since Vancouver really doesn't have anybody, you could be Baron, make the Free States of Vancouver. Like, just fucking run with it. That'd be fucking amazing. You, Tremere, Baron.
I don't. Go ahead.
Vincent, Camarilla, Anak, it's all the goddamn same thing.
No, it's
So-
not. Oh no.
Oh no,
We
no,
don't.
no.
We don't do all the pomp and circumstance that the cam does.
Oh, pomp and circumstance, but under all those layers, it's all the same thing, really. So why don't you hear Jude out on this? Because my thinking is that as the Anarch Baron of note in this area, you
Yes.
could benefit from not having a constant friction between the Camera and the Anarchs, because perhaps our new prince might be a little bit more willing to lay down those rules, or at least loosen them up a little bit, the ones that Anarchs have the biggest issue with. Hear her out, at least.
I need
You
a blood
don't-
bag.
Or don't, and deal with the consequences.
Do you really think that my court is going to be some?
You'll see Vincent turn directly towards towards John. What was that?
I don't believe I stuttered.
No, I think you did. Say it again.
Pick a side. You can deal with what's happening or not.
Listen, we're still just beginning to understand what is going on here. So let's just pump the brakes. We've barely begun to discuss here. So
Okay,
what I was
wait. Or you can. We're gonna do this, but I don't take fucking kindly to threats. So, boy, you might want to sit down before you end up with a stake in your chest. Now,
okay, no.
all right, want to sit down? You gonna sit? Speak, Jude. Tell me what's going
Okay.
on. What?
I've been
Okay, first of
practicing
all-
my diplomacy. That's why you're not dealing with your final death yet.
Oh my god.
Strike two.
Okay. Like I said, anyway, I would just like to continue my pitch here. Thanks. So do you really think my court is going to be some stuffy, sterile affair? Like, first of all, no.
No,
Because
you're too badass for that.
Exactly. It's not, what I'm trying to explain is that it's not gonna be your typical Camarilla rigmarole. I came up in Milwaukee not in the Camarilla. I never got indoctrinated by the Camarilla. I never got involved in that life in my previous early kindred existence. I never did that. So I'm not carrying around the baggage with me of all of that stuff. I have a very unique perspective here. And to my other point, which I think that you will be most interested in, if I am Prince,
Cross his fingers and lean in. Go on.
if I am Prince, I can make Vancouver a welcoming and affable place for the followers of Karna. and bring more here. And thus, the ideologies that I myself believe in will be more widely spread and accepted in the city. Yes, am I holding this Camarilla mantle of Prince? Yes. I'm not going to deny that. I am, because I think it can be something different than what it's been in the past, not working here in Vancouver.
Again, he doesn't breathe. He just, okay. All right. So he'll turn from Jude to Abigail. What is your position in this? Have you chosen what you're going to do? Are you Primogen?
Well, I mean, I'm still Primogen, meaning I haven't been really taken out of that position. And honestly, to me, it doesn't really matter. I would
from
just wish to have.
Bastien or Hazoon? Or
Sorry?
both? From Bastien or Hazoon?
Oh, well, from Hazoon, technically. So technically, until a new prince comes about, I am still Primogen. And honestly, even if I wasn't Primogen, I wouldn't really be too affected by it, because politics isn't my thing, much like it isn't really yours.
It really fucking isn't.
So exactly. So my position is on this is that Jude will be in a position to let me do whatever the hell. Well, okay, I mean within reason, obviously, because she needs to set an example. But she will be in a position where she can pretty much let me do what I want and leave me alone, within reason. So that is something that I stand behind, because all of this Camarilla politicking rules, other than the traditions, other than keeping the masquerade, none of it really matters to me. So my position is, let her give it a shot. She's our best shot at actually making something of this city that isn't complete crap.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a fair point to make.
This is up to you, Baron. This is up to you whether you want to have a
how
good
is it up to me?
Well, no, I mean, it's up to you, as in you establishing a working relationship with a Camarilla prince without all being at each other's throats. This is a decision that's up to you. Do you want to do that, or do you want to continue having friction between yourself and the Camarilla, the Anarchs and the Camarilla, when this can be a good thing?
Okay. I've ruled Surrey for a while now. Everybody's free here. We do what the fuck we want, live the fucking life. I don't give a shit. Masquerade, support that 100%. Don't need the fucking mortals knowing about us. You know, you do too much, it brings the heat down, and we don't need fucking heat. Why the Camarilla? Why not just be a free baron? Like, I mean, it's working good in Los Angeles. Come on.
Peroni Vincent, Los Angeles is a specific, interesting situation. Surrey is primarily a barony because Vancouver, as Senor Duncan said, was fucked up. We just went through a little issue with the Sabbat. There is at least one Archon. There is at least one Archon in town, potentially more. This means the Camarilla is watching and has decided to flex its muscles.
That's not good.
If we declared a free state, the Camarilla may take that wrongly and decide to stomp in with their boots and get in everyone's face. However, by saying we are Camarilla and setting up the structure of the Camarilla, it keeps the traditionalists happy, while we, and Signora Duncan primarily, gets to shape things the way that she would like. As an example, I deal primarily with the Ventru, business to business. The Ventru are not going to want to talk to Prince Jude necessarily because she is but a Tremere. But there have been some successful Tremere princes. Un momento. So they come to me and they say, so there are anarchs in Surrey. And I say, see, what are you going to do about it? And I say, I will talk to Senora Jude. I will talk to the prince and we'll come back to you with an action plan as soon as we have one. 20, 30, 40 years from now, I let them know that it is on the docket. We will get to it. We have other priorities. In the meantime, Prince Jude comes out, visits you, you watch your anime things, you hang out, you have some laughs. Everything is peaceful and good for business. And that shuts the traditionalists up more than anything else. As long as business keeps flowing, everything keeps rolling along, as they say, tickety-boo. So the whole trick is to what we are here to do, as I understand it, is not only does Senora Duncan favor you, but we would like peace on the border between Surrey and Vancouver. And you are in a unique position to settle that, to guarantee it. And with that peacefulness, that allows us to focus on Vancouver and not worry about Surrey because we have a friend here.
Ah, that's what this is about. Gotcha. You're really good at being eloquent in this. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Grazie.
So, not talking to you. So,
Oh, you
what
don't
does the
want to be our friend?
Keeper of Elysium have to say about this?
There is no keeper yet. Once Praxis is taken, of course, the certain positions that we have been discussed.
Wait. You haven't declared Praxis?
There is a timing to doing this.
We have a plan, so don't worry.
There will be an Elysium tomorrow night.
There's a
at which Praxis will be declared. Positions will be handed out. Currently, it appears that the Toreador would be on board if one of their number becomes Keeper of Elysium.
Who? Which Toreador?
Senor Strickland. What was Deborah?
Betty?
No, Deborah.
I think it was Deborah. Yes.
I've forgotten her last name.
I don't think I know that broad. Okay.
She was a harpy. She has, with what has gone on with the Sabbat, she has moved up in the world.
Strike 2.5.
So, of course, every clan is going to want something. Everybody is going to want something. So the whole trick is to make sure that the gifts are handed out appropriately, the positions, goodwill, anything else. The Ventru, again, of course, are looking for business as well as a voice, so the Primogen, and we made things interesting by offering a harpy position to one of their number, just to see what would happen. It's going to be new, different, and interesting. Let's make it new, different, and interesting.
I see. So, Jude, you really want this?
Yes, I do.
No way I can convince you to come to the good side.
This
I mean,
is
we
the
don't
way
have seneschals and all that good stuff, or whatever shit that is. But you know, you can do what you want here. Again, within reason. But I'm just fuck it.
Allow me a moment, Baron.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's hear
What
your
is truly freedom? Do we not all have someone that we answer to? Is there not a power that we all have to kneel to at one point or the other?
I don't know. How come you're not on your knees in front of me?
I am being serious.
There
are things that are more important than petty squabbles in your idealistic version of freedom. If there is no real power structure within the Camarilla, do you not think that there will be drama, problems, issues that land upon your doorstep that you could easily avoid dealing with Jude instead of some other random blue blood who decides to take on this job?
On the slight slight chance that you may be correct. Also, Jude, you'd be stepping on a lot of toes. Again, Tremere Prince. It's not like it's not happened before, but
Well,
Prince Annabelle, Quebec City.
oh
Panama
yeah,
City.
I thought she
Panama
was dead.
City. Oh no, not at all. She's doing quite well.
Heard
Prince
she was dead.
Emanov in Panama. There was a time Las Vegas had a premiere, but Las Vegas also had a Giovanni Prince, and I don't know what the heck is
I've
up.
heard conflicting stories. Also,
Uh,
speaking on the Giovanni, I got something to tell you. So actually, this works out. Okay, Jude. All right. You'll see him kind of like drum his fingers on the table. Okay, back to normal. So you want my support?
Yes, I do. And listen, as my coterie has made me aware on many occasions, I know this paints a target on my back. I know
Huge.
that I know that people won't like this. Some
Nope.
people won't like it. I'm not asking you to like it, okay? I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to support me in doing this so that the future can be better. I know you don't like it. There are aspects of this that I too dislike, but I am playing the game.
That's right.
Everybody has to play the game to survive as long as we do.
Fuck. Why do you have to be fucking right and gorgeous at the same time? It's just,
Well,
it's just a dagger. Just a stake to my heart. Yes.
Vincent, let me sweeten the pot a little bit for you here.
Oh,
Your doorman Cody is a
yes.
Tremere, but does not have the benefit of Tremere teachings, does he?
No, he's pretty new. Maybe
And
like
doesn't
about a
have
month
access
old.
to doesn't have access to the chantry, right?
Not yours.
There's another one.
Forget you heard that.
All right. Well, that's definitely. Let's put it this way. We have the ability. I have the ability to at least get Cody off the ground. I can't take him to the chantry. That'll be a little bit. Well, at least not the Vancouver chantry. That'll be that'll be frowned upon. But I can give him the benefit of the teachings that we have available at the chantry, so that he can level up, so to speak. And then that way you secure your domain with your Tremere, because it's pretty useless having a Tremere as your doorman if your Tremere can't do what.
Again, like I said, trial run. He's new. He's about a month old.
He has potential, but he needs.
I will say that he needs some guidance because, again, he's new. I'm not Tremere. He mentioned Karna. I said, come on in. You're safe here. He makes a good margarita, too. Don't ask. Pretty a little scared. He didn't know anything. He was randomly embraced, is what he said. And I talked to my contact I got at the place that you don't know exists. And not getting in good information. They're still kind of hinky about it. But if you guys want to take him and trade him, I'd be more than amicable to that.
I won't tie Jude to this. If Jude wants to help, she's more than welcome to, but I will take it upon myself to help train your doorman to make him something that will at least be useful here around the bar.
That's
right. And
right.
I will do that if you come tomorrow to Elysium and show support for Jude.
I'll be a doorman and not a doormat.
I mean, he's not wrong, really. He's
Also,
not entirely wrong.
you have to come see. You have to come tomorrow just to see my outfit. Okay, Duran hooked me up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
You'll see actually him smile, kind of like real big smile. Really?
Of course, how could I not?
Did you institute this? And he kind of motions towards you. This?
Oh no, this is all me.
Oh, see, this she is doing on her own. She's already
God, you were amazing.
already
You're
starting
amazing.
to pick up some of the sartorial hints that we have been laying down. She is learning the art of sprezzatura, the ability to look casual and yet still put together at the same time. Which is a very tricky thing to learn, but so our Jude is learning quite quickly. However, for tomorrow night, we're talking vicuna and merino wool, leather,
love leather, you know.
Italian lambskin, with cross grain details, lotus silk. It's going to be quite the outfit. I have had an entire team working on it.
So Elysium's tomorrow.
See.
Okay. Jude.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Don't like it one bit. I really fucking hate it. And everything in my fucking gut is telling me not to do this, but I like you. I like what you represent. I like seeing strong, powerful women take the reins. You're going to step on a lot of toes. You're going to make a lot of people angry. Just for the fact that one, you're Tremere. Two, you're a woman. Just saying it, a lot of people at the camp are antiquated and old and fucking stupid bastards. Death to all of them. But
fortunately, some of us are also old and antiquated and bastards, so we know how to speak the language.
Do you not think we told her this already?
That's the point. He makes a good point. Although I'm not pleased about your choice for Seneschal, I could have taken many other people you could have chosen, except for some guy who wears, and he's gonna look him up and down, clothes like that. But you have my support.
Only for the weak of mind and soul do the clothes make the man.
You have my support, Jude.
Thank you.
I will support
Baron.
you.
Thank you. And
to you, it's Vincent.
And Jude will kind of like, she'll reach her hand over to like Jaw, but not touch him, but like kind of her hand by like his shoulder, and just be like, he is the right seneschal for me. It's just the way it is.
I mean, I could have gotten one of my goons. You need a good, strong, solid brewhard that can take a punch and throw him.
Thank you, my prince.
Oh, look at that. You've trained him well.
I can't
It's
say
the
I
best
don't
choice
like that.
because he doesn't want it.
Oh, even
and
better.
He will do everything in his power to ensure that she survives.
So that he doesn't have to be prince.
Because he doesn't want it.
And the other trick, there are many seneschals that I've seen who have been put in position because they work well with the prince and they're a good backup. The princes don't last long because people like the backup. Senor Cato doesn't want it, and there's a whole lot of people who won't want him to have it, who will also work very hard to ensure Senor Duncan survives, so he does not end up on the throne.
Banu Hakim Prince.
See, that would be a very interesting city.
Would it?
Love you
And
too.
there's a certain level of interesting that traditionalists do not want to explore.
Also, Morty, are you good with this?
My take on things is that it's singularly the best choice of a bad situation. Because if the Camarilla falls in this city, as much as I revere and respect the Anarchs, they would not be able to withstand. It would not have the weight of support behind them that the Camarilla does in terms of Sabbat incursion. The Sabbat would see this as a weak point. If we don't build up something to at least paint a pretty picture for them,
I completely disagree with that assessment about.
I've lived in Anarch cities. I do appreciate the free will to be able to do what you need to do, but the problem is it's too loose. Some business cannot be done if the raison d'etre is the strongest survive. Sometimes you need to have a structure, and even you said yourself, you have a structure already. So it isn't completely do as you please, because you still have to bend knee to somebody.
Yeah, to me.
Exactly.
So
if it wasn't you, or if someone wanted to take you on, it becomes a pissing contest and a strongest survive.
6 bastards have tried, and they're not even here to tell the tale.
Commendable to your influence, if nothing else.
Influence, Irish car bombs, you name it. I take out the competition when I have to, especially when they try to overstep their boundaries.
You're not subtle. I've known other Anarch barons be a lot more subtle with a lot less success. It comes down to like Senior Giovanni. I have vested interests in not having anyone in my way to do what I need to do to further my goals.
And five words or less, what is your goal?
A strong, safe city.
Honestly, I don't believe that horse shit, but go ahead. That worries me.
Absolutely. I mean, I've attempted to operate in Sabbat run cities. It's not fun.
No, that's not.
And the choices are, at this point, traditional Camarilla, which is ridiculous because they've tried it and they've fallen flat on their faces. We had an entire Primogen council that basically sold themselves out. So
sad.
It was a joke,
sad,
and a really bad one.
Okay, so
and as has been pointed out, the Camarilla has its eyes on the city. They have some powerhouses moving about, and
fucking Archon
concern for status quo. So we give them,
and that's my thing. The status quo. I fucking can't stand that shit. And
I can't either, but you gotta give them a crumb of the quo.
Okay.
Give them a crumb.
Okay. Again.
And we march to a tune of our own making that pleases them enough to realize that, oh, hey, maybe this is actually working, or it's working enough that we don't need to pay attention to it. And then we do things like bring in Karna. We do things like establish safe connection.
You're gonna bring her. She's gonna be here.
I mean, if she's still Camarilla.
It's so fucking sad because her ideas are so fucking cool. Like when I took over this shit, I was like,
think about
make it safe, make it cool.
We have a safe, Anarch connected city state of sorts where Karna's word and beliefs are upheld by not just the Anarchs and the Tremere and the independents in the city, but the prince herself.
Okay.
It paints a target on Jude, but that's why we have Joe.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm no slouch myself, and I don't intend on having Jude shuffle off with little Kyle.
Yeah. Okay. This works. Jude, do I get a fancy envelope with a stamp on it, for Elysium?
No, just be there.
Okay.
And I know we've all talked about what I want, what we want for the city to be safe and blah blah blah. But what do you want for the city? Like, what is it that you want? I mean, you don't, obviously the status quo is not what you want,
Yeah, I don't
but
want that.
obviously you want safety for you and yours.
Yes, always.
Okay.
Um,
What else would you like to see in the city then?
an expansion of my barony.
Like, in which direction?
Geographic
Well,
or financial?
well, both. But now that you've now talking Prince, we can do business real quick. Have you drawn up borders? Who's where? Also, do we have a Guru problem?
Not a problem, so
Not
to speak. Not one that you
really.
have to worry about. It's not really around you very much. Except maybe it is, but not so much.
How
We'll
much of
help.
Vancouver are you talking? So I know where to expand and where not to step on toes. I have a place. You have claims over Burnaby?
Out of character. I'm not really recalling if we established that.
Burnaby is
Right,
right
like-
up, right up beside Vancouver on the south side, I believe.
We went there
Um,
to do
north side.
the gangrel thing and the that other thing at the lake.
The trout, like the changeling park.
Okay. Yeah,
That
yeah.
one, I think, is in Burnaby,
Where
isn't
there was
it,
that
Steve?
where that
And
was
the-
their
yeah,
weird
and Hastings Park as
maelstrom.
well.
That's still a mystery.
Okay.
Right. So Burnaby, out of character, Burnaby should be something that should not go to control of anybody other than Jude, because otherwise the changelings might get screwed over.
Yeah, the probably the best like kind of out of character slant on that would be the Fraser River would be the definition between the two of them. But if you wanted to let like Vincent push into your territory or whatever, it's up to you. I just work here.
Give him Richmond.
Langley, and Abbotsford.
No, Richmond's
Or-
a bad idea.
I mean, I've been looking at Burnby. I've been looking at what's the other place? New Westminster.
Yeah, View West.
We could maybe consider New Westminster as a sort of a freehold between the two because of all the bridging. I would suggest, my prince, that Surrey and Mr. Vincent's holdings expand to Langley and parts
See.
east, like Abbotsford,
Abbotsford. South to Bellingham.
agreed to the border.
That could work too. That could work too.
And with New Westminster as a free state, we would need, at least for the old fogies, a clean line to transportation. So Sawasan and negotiation could be possibly allowed to give Vincent connection to White Rock as well, so that shipping could be uninterrupted if he has it.
So is this a yes, or are we just working out logistics now because we know it's a yes?
Yeah, there was a this agreement to support, but I asked him what he wanted, so I'm
Yes,
just
I
getting
understand that. He wants more territory. We have minions
Plenty.
to run the in between.
You have plenty of people that you can throw at. You guys are the camp. I got people that will keep this shit running, just like
Of
Daddy
course, you have
does.
minions.
Don't
Gotta get
you?
someone to pay to be on their knees.
See, but in some cases, we are the managers of those minions, Senor Keto.
Miss
So this
Mr.
is why we
Giovanni.
want to just kind of figure out where the borders are and what the business deal is. So when it comes time for the minions to talk, we can make sure they are saying the right thing. I don't want the Ventru, for example, to say, oh, we have business dealings that can go into this area. And for me to say, excellent, do so. And then have them get a little big for their britches. I only well, no, I can tailor in a number of different ways, but if I don't have to spend the thread, why?
Okay, couple of things. Uh, Ms. Giovanni, you'll hear Vincent kind of under his breath start counting to 10 in Italian at John's comment. And then, okay, Jude. All right, we got some territory established. Make sure you put a proper color on your seneschal so they don't end up staked somewhere in a ditch to meet the sun. But okay, this will work. This will work. Also, question
Shoot.
to you, Jude. How many thin bloods are in Vancouver? What is your
I'm
policy?
not.
What is your policy on thin bloods?
If I may, this is a question that has already been presented to me. The Ventru, for example, would like the thin buds to be eradicated. I told them I would bring this to I would bring this to Prince Jude. We would form a plan over the next while, and then we would return to them with an answer. Now, if that answer takes 200 to 300 years, meh. I know, for example, that Senora Jude has a very large human heart. She feels towards the thin bloods and those who are disadvantaged. There, of course, are going to be the traditionalists who are going to approach the hard-ass Giovanni, who is all business, to ask what can be done about the thin bloods, the caitiffs, the clanless. And I will spin them out a wonderful tale of how we are examining every angle, and we shall move on at any time now. And they shall dangle for decades, possibly centuries, if I can arrange it, while we continue to make the money and settle everything peacefully. Personally speaking, I'm European. I have opinions. Also, personally speaking, this will be Senora Duncan's princedom. My opinions do not matter. I am merely employed to ensure that her princedom is solid and peaceful.
Okay. So the fucking blue bloods want them exterminated.
Of course.
I mean, does that shock you?
No, God, fuck no. But they didn't do anything. They're if they
I know
want,
that.
they can come here. They're free to hear.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
That's if they want to. No force, no extermination, no trying to kill them, no sicking the Tremere on them, because I know what the Tremere can do. I have Tremere friends.
What do you think Jude would
Mr.
do that, honestly?
Mr. Baron,
Vince.
I have never stood for the extermination of thin bloods or anything of that sort. In fact, quite the opposite.
You went and woke up Hogwarts here.
So
Miss
I
Abigail.
would suggest that you not make generalizations about Tremere.
I am not. I'm saying for Tremere, it's been brought to my attention what happens. I'm not making a generalization. I have met Tremere who are of the fucking shovelheads and what they do. So that's my only thing. But Clan Tremere is loved here. I mean, Karna, Tremere are cool here. Cody's out there in front. Speaking of that, I need to bring him in here so I can kick his ass. And tell him his new prize that he's won. Now he's get to be with the Tremere in Vancouver and working hard.
No. He doesn't get to come to Vancouver. I will come here and I will help him study. I don't think that him coming into my kind of sphere is a very good idea at the moment, given his inclinations, unless he wants to change those inclinations, in which case I'm sure the Chantry will welcome him. But I will definitely teach him, tutor him, do whatever is necessary to ensure that you are on Prince Jude's side.
I am, but now I'm kind of thinking he deserves it.
Deserves what?
To come to the Vancouver Chantry and learn some good stuff there.
When he's ready. then maybe.
No, I think he should come. I think he should come with the package.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Jude is
I'm,
of
but
Karna's teaching, and
but I
Abigail leans towards independence.
We have to get there first. Let's be real.
okay.
Cannot
All right.
rush these things.
All right. So thank you for all your comment and commentary, Jude. I support you in this. If you need someone to bash somebody's fucking skull in or cut a head off or eat their heart, well, I don't do that. I know a couple people that do. I'll do it for you. It's no problem. Also, quick question. How good are you with authority and how good are you with murder? Proving yourself. Because as the prince, you're going to have to make some tough calls. Some of the shit you're not going to fucking like. Also, that Archon thing, you need to figure that shit out because that's not good for y'all's team.
Oh,
Yeah,
we already
I
know
mean-
at least who the Archon, where that there has been an Archon and that he's been in
Oh,
contact with the
God.
sheriff.
Oh, praise Cain. Please don't let it be Lady Jessica Lucinda. Is it her?
Not to my knowledge.
That's because you weren't there when we found out who sent it.
Yes.
It's
I
not.
forgot to mention that.
You guys know who the Archon is?
See,
We know who the Archon is, yes.
It's Lady Jessica Lucinda.
it is her
No.
Archon.
It is her
not
Archon.
herself.
What? Oh, the old bitch must be getting stupid. Who did she send? One of her blue buds?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You sent you sent a she sent one of her blue buds? What? Yes?
No. No. Yes. Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
An Archon,
okay,
an Archon, like anyone else, can be juggled along and dealt with the same way. And something that has not been presented to this group because many of them are young or steeped in
Okay.
at least the mythology of the Camarilla. An Archon is powerful. But an
Nuclear
Archon's-
weapon powerful.
but an Archon's job is also dangerous, and they do go missing.
You know, you are correct. I mean, I'm not Cam, but I do try to keep abreast of what's happening in y'all's shit because it impacts us too. Unfortunately, you guys are kind of like we're the peripheral that gets all the dump of the garbage. But anyway, that being said,
Okay, so Jude stands up at this point, and she kind of puts her hands. Now, is Vincent standing behind the desk or sitting behind the desk? Is that
Sitting.
how
He's sitting.
sitting? Okay, so she stands up. She puts her hands on the desk, and she sort of leans over, and she's like, "To answer your question, in regards to authority, I am the authority now, or I will be tomorrow night."
You'll see him
Number
smile.
Number two, in terms of murder, I'll do what
Thank you.
needs to be done. I'm trying to maintain my connection to my human side. I think that's what makes me special here. So I don't have some kind of bloodlust or revenge plot or something that I'm trying to enact by doing this. But I'll do what needs to be done. And trust me, the people in the coterie, they understand that better than I do. And they know when
there
to
are
step
people
in.
ready to get their hands dirty to make sure that Jude does not.
All right. Okay, Jude.
See,
Fucking A. I love hearing that. I support you. I support everybody else except for that guy. Pointed at.
Stop. Oh my God.
But I support you. And oh fuck, I need to call Smiley Jack. So we're allowed.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
speaking of which,
yeah, about that.
One moment. He takes off his jacket. Okay, so as a gesture of good faith, to now the new prince of Vancouver and our agreement, got something for you. He'll push back off the desk and he'll stand up and he'll go walk across the room. I assume where Abigail is sitting, and open the closet door. And you'll hear like some chains rustling and like something being dragged. And he'll pull out on both of his shoulders 2 burlap sacks in a shape, and he will put them on the floor.
What is this?
You are now going to be Prince. You got to make some fucking calls. And I'll unzip one. No, I won't. You decide what to do with this. My gift to you.
I feel as though I need context in order to make a decision about whatever's going on here. So,
Okay. Even better yet, I wanted to show you this. This was going to be a special thing for me and you. But anyway, he'll unzip the bags, and it'll be 2, a black guy and a brown skinned Latino guy, staked with chains all over them and gagged, bound and gagged. These 2.
what'd they do?
Are you still sitting down?
No, I think I'm still stood up. I leaned back from the desk, but I'm still standing up.
They're La Sombra that were knocking at my door. And they tried something they really shouldn't have. Some of the Sabbat tried to knock on my door, like I said. These 2 got caught.
So they're Sabbat.
Yes. So, my dear Prince, and he'll do a gracious bow. State your claim as Prince and cut their fucking heads off.
And there's Sabat La Sombra.
Yes.
I'm rolling some willpower here.
I think that in this moment, Jude is like just looks over at Jaw.
I'll take one if you don't want to do both of them.
And
they've already told me enough of what I need to fucking know. And they parted with something sweet, so now I'm a little wiser. But they're yours to do what you want. I was going to have them do something else, but I was like, this would be a good gift for you to have to distort your power. Also, I don't know if you're allowing La Sombra into your new princedom now, but these are ones that I don't have any use for.
Wasn't the previous prince La Sombra?
That's right.
Yes.
Not all La Sombra decided to join the fucking Ivory Tower.
I'm well aware.
I mean, I don't even think that one technically joined the Ivy Tower, but that's just me.
I don't disagree. Also, again, let me text Smiling Jack.
Okay, one moment.
Hold on,
Tell us about Smiling Jack.
You'll see him walk to the door. Hey, Mac, tell Cody to bring his ass here.
Vincent.
Sure thing, bud.
Yes.
Tell us about Smiling Jack. Why is he here?
He's just visiting, maybe. He'll probably make an appearance at Elysium. I gotta tell him. Is that cool? I mean, I thought, in Elysium, everybody's invited, regardless of sect or clan. Well,
nobody said otherwise.
So you don't know why he's here, though? Or, like, he's just visiting?
I mean, I got a call from him. He was very short on words, but I have an assumption as to why he's here. But again, it's just an assumption. Why? You guys worried about him? Wait, do you know who he is?
Storyteller, I think we like rolled for this in another section. I
Yep.
don't think that Jude like knew. I think she'd like only
yeah,
like
I
very
think Duran was the
vaguely.
one. No, wait, Duran didn't know either.
Ja was spending
Ja, yeah.
the whole like next day past what we did before studying Smiling Jack. As much as he could find.
Not a whole lot more than what you knew before, but you knew a fair chunk from what I remember.
He's an
I
anarch.
didn't know jack shit about him.
Oh.
Outside he was an anarch from the West Coast.
Can't remember who got the big role on that one then, because I wasn't.
Okay, well, I don't think it was Jude. I'm just like in terms of my answer to Vincent's question. I don't believe that Jude knew who he was. So,
Okay.
or it just like heard his name vaguely mentioned. Yeah. So
some old badass anarch dude from California. Like
exactly. So
just the TLDR.
right. So she's like, yeah, you know, I know of him. It's just like I guess I never considered that he would come here. I didn't really know what he would be doing here. That's all.
Well, I'm not sure. I did call him back after we had a little small chat. He actually may be coming here tonight. I'm not sure. He didn't say. Then again, he might be off doing something else. I don't know. But it's gonna be fucking fun when I tell him there's an Archon around the area. Is Cody in here yet?
They have not come in yet.
Okay. Again, I offer. Do you guys want drinks? Do you need somebody to feed on? Anyone have any procuraries that they need? Restrictions?
Okay, well, I'm guessing you would like me before Cody gets in here. You'd like me to assess this, and she just
you could do it with both. You could do it with him here or not. I don't care. I mean, Jude, it's up to you. I can put them right back in my closet and do dastardly things to them further to get more information out of them.
As Vincent kind of puts his hand back towards the Lasombra and everybody's vision kind of, goes over that way, they're gone.
They're fucked.
So is Duran.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Duran.
God.
Oh, fuck. Wait.
What the hell is going on?
So where is he?
Hell if I know.
I don't know.
I'm just going to like kind of shout out into the room. You could have fucking asked. It's good manners. Now that you're gone, can't tell you about the Nagaraja, but that's fine.
And that'd be about all the time I would need to step back out of the shadow.
True.
So I fold out of a shadow basically and say they've been put away someplace safe until you can decide what to do with them. It would not look good carrying bodies out and I don't want to make the call to have family come in here to clean things up, leaving anything for Baron Vincent to clean up. I thought just tuck them away someplace safe.
Good call.
They won't be disturbed. And I know that we had this Senior Smiling Jack on the list. The Nagaraja have long been on my list as well. I would like to talk with him.
Well, I'm glad you have now finally come back out of the shadows and stole a gift that I was going to give to Jude, but
no, not stole, just tucked away safely. When we get
without permission,
she wants to deal with it, then I will untuck them.
Okay. You guys, I guess now, Prince, now that this is going on, that's so weird saying Prince Jude.
I think it sounds great.
I mean,
indeed.
The title is kind of antiquated because you are female presenting. I would think.
I think it's cool though. I think it's cool. I'm a woman and my name is and it's Prince. I think that's cool. Actually, I think it sounds
Yeah.
I think it sounds neat.
But yeah, so there is a sect. Well, you took away some of the guys that were telling me about it. Um, there is a sect of them that are doing some pretty heinous stuff. That was another fire I had to put out because there have been some ritual things happening that have not been sanctioned by me, nor about that place that doesn't exist. And yeah, and they are in Vancouver, and they're not making uh, the judgment call to be quiet. I've been picking up traces of things around Surrey, around getting some info about what's going on in Vancouver. So I'd be on the lookout for any murders that look unmortal.
So
And
these
it's,
are the Nagaraja that you had been speaking about the last time
oh
we
yeah,
talked.
oh yeah,
They tend to be murderous bastards.
oh yeah.
Sometimes there are murderous bastards. Sometimes they're not. When they're not, they need cleaning up.
He'll kind of walk back to his desk and pull out, kind of lean over and open the drawer, and like he'll walk back and hand you the little manila folder. Here's
Open
some of
it.
their handy. Here, you'll see some pictures of what has happened. People strewn across, little sigils written into the body, as well as police reports, as well as a map of possible sites that they could be congregating. Just in case I saw you again, I had this prepared just for you.
Grazie. This is greatly appreciated. We may, and he's going to look at Mordecai and John and say, we may use that new identification sooner than I had thought we might.
Indeed.
Again,
Shoes are fucked up.
a good sign of good faith from the Baron to give the prince her a gift. I agree to the terms so far. Reserve the right to change them. You are welcome here. Anytime you want to come by, just let me know. I'll set up a little sleeping bag right there in the theater part. We can watch anime. Still, Owen Host Club is the best. I got snacks, I got drugs, got anything you need. You're more than welcome here. You'll be safe here. I guarantee that. No harm will come to you. Should you decide to just venture over here accidentally and leave Jaw in charge, you're more than welcome here. We can have a big party. Also, at some point, you got to come with me and go on tour. We can go bar hopping, do some.
Yeah, I miss that. I I do thank you. I really I genuinely appreciate it. Again, I know it's not exactly what you wanted, but I hope that we can, I thank you. Also, Jaw's a really good dancer. I don't know if you
Really?
knew that, but he's really good. Yeah.
Is that true, John? Can you dance?
He can dance if he wants to.
Why don't you bust a quick move right now?
He often leaves his friends.
No.
I say yes. From me.
Nah, you'll just have to catch him at the right moment. It'll be even more special that way.
Yeah.
No, I think I kind of want to see him now. You got him trained. Let me see.
No, that's not how this works.
Come on, Prince. Just a little bit. I just want to see. Now that you brought this to my attention, he's so stiff. I'd love to see them do this. Come on, please. Oh God, I'm saying please to Ben Hakeem. Please.
Let that forever be recorded in your memory. And Ja just opens the door and walks out of the office.
See, you can't force people to do stuff. You gotta let them do it on their own terms.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what being an Anarch Baron is all about?
It is, but not when you're become a fucking prick to me in my own home
That
for
is
no
sad.
goddamn reason.
He's just a little prickly.
Prickly, he needs to get a girlfriend. That's what he needs. Maybe that'll help soften him up a little bit.
Listen, no one here is interested in any of that kind of stuff. I'm the only one who gives a shit. So you're barking up the wrong tree with this group. Okay.
No, I look. He's
Abigail
ornery.
raises an eyebrow.
He's ornery. He's probably hasn't gotten laid in about 100
That's
years.
not, you know, that people don't care about that.
I can find him a girl. It's not hard.
Baron, it's not
Yes.
necessary. It's not necessary to take such have such cutting remarks towards Jaw. He's only trying to help Jude. Just let him
By
be.
coming into my office and into my barony fully loaded, like he's about to blow up another Elysium.
I mean, Mordecai did too. To be
I'm just going to look
fair.
at Mordecai.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mordecai also did that.
And to be honest, they're just carrying the physical. How is it none of us are considered a threat unless we're carrying a gun or a sword? It makes no sense.
No. I
Bet
mean, you could.
only Vincent, you are as much of a threat as Senor Mordecai is with his pistols. Just by a guess of your capabilities. Nobody becomes a Baron by smiling and talking. There is muscle required.
Oh, of course. I gotta get Jack in here. I gotta text him, see what's going on. Anyway, I guess I can do something else. He'll take his jacket that he had and pass it to you, Jude. A gift from me to you. Did you ever cold?
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's one of my best jackets. You can have it.
And,
I want this to be amicable. I want this to be cool.
What does the jacket look like exactly?
It's leather. It has a bunch of patches on it. Weird things. Like it has it looks like a, I don't know if Jude would know it, but it has how to carry it. It has Samity stuff on it from the Clan of Death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think she would
I know,
necessarily
but
recognize that.
Hikata
Duran
would have a good chance of recognizing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It has stuff that has to deal with that on it.
Okay, so she'll take she'll kind of just hold it to her, and she'll be like, "Thank you. I like this, and
Consider yourself very lucky, blessed, because I don't normally part with my jackets.
I am surprised
you,
you're doing so now. So I feel
because I care
honored.
about you, Jude. I care about you, and I don't want anything to happen to you. And if you're going to take on Prince, at least have something that'll give you a little strength, so to speak. Wear it with pride.
I will. I definitely will.
Also, could you teach me some of the stuff that you do?
I'm sorry, out of character. I'm getting a flashback for the first streamed vampire game I ever played 2 years ago, where I taught blood sorcery to a Hikata, and it got me in so much trouble.
Abigail looks at Jude.
I mean, you're free here, and I could talk to the place that doesn't exist. But I want it from the Prince.
Freedom is one thing, but having a certain abilities without having the knowledge and the teachings to back them up, Baron, is very, very dangerous, not for other people, but for you. it is not safe. So unless you want to devote yourself to learning blood sorcery for the next several millennia, I would suggest perhaps choosing not to do that.
Yeah, I am gonna have to agree with Abigail here.
So that's a no.
It's really not safe. No, sorry.
You'll see him kind of like frown a bit and is kind of look just a teeny bit sad for like a moment. And he'll, all right, I guess not. I was like, I could definitely show you how to break something or someone in half.
I mean, look at me. You think I can't do that already?
You ever ripped someone's heart out before?
Nah, but it's on the bucket list.
Feels fucking amazing. Mortal and Kindred. It's great. The beating heart one is just one that just works. Also, it's weird. I had to do a favor for, I don't want to talk about it, a Setite guy. Well, excuse me, they're rebranding Ministry. The Ministry.
Jude just like brief glance at Mordecai, just like.
Yes, we Toreador don't truck with that sort of thing.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? Azir. That was his name. Azir. Yeah. Azir.
Do I know an Azir?
You might.
I don't think he does.
You probably don't.
I haven't seen Azir for a while. I've heard that he's been coming and going.
We have a small family.
Abigail's gonna excuse herself from the room. She's just gonna say, "I'm just gonna go find Jaw, if you don't mind." And I assume that Cody is not in the room yet.
He is not.
Okay.
Please.
Abigail's she's excusing herself, and she's gonna go and look for Cody because it's taking him a little bit too long to get back to the room.
Funny you should mention that. When you walk out of the room, there aren't any guards there anymore.
And
the sound that you hear coming from the main bar is very much louder and less musical than what it was when you were walking in there.
And do I see Cody or
No.
do I still have Sense the Unseen?
Not at this point, no. It's probably been well over an hour since last.
Okay, can I roll
Sure.
wits and aspects again?
Sorry, Tyler, where's Mercy?
Out in the car, as far as I know.
Okay. Would she have called me if there was any sort of something?
Sure.
Okay, just checking.
It's a beautiful roll. 5 successes.
You blink a few times. When you open up your eyes, you can't really see much of anything. You can just, like this, the sound is kind of loud. But yeah, you can't see anything.
Do I see any kindred auras?
Are you going out to the main bar area?
I'm kind of peeking my head out so that I can kind of see.
There's a huge bar fight going on right now.
Okay. But I don't see any kindred auras?
There's a few mixed in.
In the fight?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't see Cody?
No.
Okay. Abigail is going to peek her head back in to the room and say, Baron, sorry to interrupt. You might want to come out here. Your business is being disturbed. And after Abigail says that, she kind of walks her way the long way around so that she can get back to the front door. So I'll leave this in Baron's hands for now.
Probably.
Okay. Jude. Seems like I have to put out another fucking fire. I am going to open my desk and you'll see him pull out a very nice shaped sharp steak. And you'll see him pull out his guns. Be back. I'm gonna do blink out the room
Okay,
to the front. It's a rouse check.
that is a rouse check.
I get hungry.
You hear in the back of your mind, oh, goody, a fight. Let's eat somebody.
Fuck yes, let's go. And I'm just gonna, y'all will probably see the door just, and, he's gone.
And Jude kind of like looks at Mordecai and Duran is like, shoot, I guess we should see what's going on.
See,
So Jude will.
I would suspect y'all would probably have gotten a text from Ja at this moment
Okay.
that just says,
What has he done?
There were rolls.
Oh. Yeah.
Of course there
looking
were.
at. Yeah, and so I guess if I get the notification, I mean, I'll look at it and just be like, oh shit. Okay, so Jude is definitely heading out into the main area with the quickness as well.
What do I see?
There's just a massive bar fight going on right now. Things are getting
Fuck.
smashed. Chairs are getting smashed over people. People are getting pushed.
do a chair
into
like
people.
on the Boondocks.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Oh.
you get that.
Oh, God. Do I see where okay, I see the fight. Just gonna hear him like, hey, stop the fucking shit.
Yeah, nobody's listening at this point. Like, it's basically the entire bar room is just completely...
I'm going to see if I can get on. Is anybody on stage?
There's like the kind of takeover band that you put in. They're kind of
Mhm.
up there, but they're not playing. They're not sure what exactly to do. They're holding their instruments and they're like,
I am going to blink towards the stage. So I guess I'll pop another rouse.
That is another rouse.
Oh, fuck, hungry again.
Let's eat the band.
And they're just gonna like, it's gonna a whiz of wind, and I'm like, out of my way. And I grab the mic. All right, you fuckers. I will air this bitch out and any motherfucker who's fighting. So you stop on the count of 3, or I point and shoot, play and spray. Do you want to test me?
Yeah, the
One.
fight is still going on.
You'll see him take the gun. 2.
It's still going.
Oh, he'll for this first shoot it up at the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah.
Just boom, boom.
Because you have the microphone there as well, like that is loud.
Mhm.
And people start kind of simmering down a lot.
I want the people who started this to approach me now so you can get judgment.
There's nobody that's going near the stage.
Okay, no one's going to do it. I guess I have to indiscriminately start shooting motherfuckers. No takers? No one
No.
wanted to throw someone under the bus? No one? No one?
Well, one guy points at another guy and he's like, it was him.
Come here.
That guy. There's that one.
That guy right there. He's like, yeah, no, I was, hey, wasn't me. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Who started it?
Well, I threw a punch at this guy and then like, yeah.
So you two are the perpetrators of
No,
this.
he backed into me and then I threw a punch at him.
Mac, where's Mac?
Yo, Buzz.
Where the fuck is Cody?
I I didn't have a chance to get him. Like, as soon as I came out here, it was kind of like ruckus. By the time I tried to make it back with him,
So you had Cody, and now you don't.
yes,
Has Abigail had a chance to get to Cody at this point?
no.
No, she hasn't gotten to the door. Okay.
Where is Cody?
Yes.
Yes, what?
He's somewhere, probably. Look, I was just trying to break up the fight with everybody, but as soon as I stopped the one fight, another fight started up, or the people.
How
were
did they
fighting.
start up?
I don't know.
What were you doing? Where were you?
I was over at the bar.
Yeah. And I called out to you and I said, brings Cody's ass into the back room.
Yeah.
And now he's not here.
Right.
And now there's a fight that's taken out.
Yes.
Okay. I am this close to shooting you in your dick and balls.
It's a little harsh, don't you think, boss?
And you'll see him. Try again. Find Cody or I'll light your ass up.
All right. I'm going. He's going to make his way through the crowd.
Now, for all the simpletons that didn't hear me. So these two people that are now saying they didn't do anything, they just threw punches. How do you think your punishment should fit the crime?
You should ban us from the bar. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it's
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's sweet. Just, no. No. Banning you from the bar would be the easy route. I want to make this hard. So I need to be told in the next 0.5 seconds as to why punches were thrown, or I'm shooting everybody's dick off.
Well, you see, he backed into me, and then that spilled my drink, and then I punched him. That's pretty much it, yeah.
So no excuse me, no nothing. Okay.
No.
Okay. This is just not started arbitrarily. Mac.
Yo.
Where's Mac? Did you find him?
Yeah, he's over here. Got knocked out, though.
Has Abigail gotten to him yet?
Yeah, Abigail would be getting to him at that point.
Okay. So Abigail's going to kind of poke at Cody and say, hey, get up.
There's
You're
no
going to get trampled. Poke. Okay, Abigail's going to...
Do I see this?
Yeah, you'd probably be able to see that.
Abigail's going to, in her very little strength rating, going to try and actually pick up Cody and bring him.
Yeah,
over.
Mac just picks him up for you.
All right. Thank you,
two.
Mac.
Do not move. I'll be back with you in a moment. Cody.
No response.
Oh, fuck. Does he look hurt?
He looks like he's been very roughed up, but just kind of like, you can tell that you've been in enough barroom brawls that it's like, you know, a chair got busted over his head or something happened to him.
But he's not in torpor?
He is in torpor.
Okay, so he's in torpor. Okay. Abigail's going to turn to Vincent and she's going to say, look, do you want me to help him?
How could you help him, Abigail?
Well, I think I could feed him. Actually, out of character, is that even going to work, storyteller?
Depends on what your blood potency rating is.
Only the one.
Probably not.
No,
And
that's right.
isn't there a ritual that Tremere can thicken their blood or whatever?
Actually,
work for that?
Sorcery, yes.
Actually, well, yeah, I don't have that particular ritual, but Actually, technically, if Duran gives me that thing, does that not raise my potency?
It might.
Okay.
We didn't actually check on potency. We checked on other stuff.
Okay.
Also, Abigail, where is the seneschal?
I haven't seen him yet. He probably got frustrated and went out somewhere. He was supposed to be dancing, but I assume he just went off to sulk or something.
Isn't this convenient that he's missing?
I have no clue. Honestly, I don't claim to understand what he might be doing. Do you want me to try and help?
He kind of takes Cody's face and look at him. Go for it.
All right.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. I don't fucking care.
Abigail turns around to Mac and says, "Can you please bring him into the back room?"
Sure, yeah, no problem.
And can I find Duran at this point?
Yeah, Duran probably would be in the hallway, like not necessarily full on in the what was minutes ago just a barroom brawl.
So I turn around.
I was like, I guess as you're dragging, you'll hear him kind of say, "Somebody's sack is getting shot off tonight. I gotta find that fucker."
Okay. Abigail's gonna go up to Duran and say, Duran, I promise I'm not going to do what I did the other night. And if you want, you can come in with me, but I need to revive someone. Could I possibly borrow that necklace you had?
You're muted.
You're unmuted.
That is a good question. I don't know if it does that. Let's go find out.
I'd like to check. And I mean, the reason being, if he gets it from me, he won't be bonded to anybody. If he gets it from Baron Vincent or from anybody else, he'll be blood bonded. And I don't want that. I want him, just want to revive him. Poor thing. He's just a fledgling.
Bueno, let's go find out.
All right. So Abigail's gonna.
You bring him into the back room.
Yeah. Take the necklace off. Wait for the storyteller to return.
Sorry, I had to deposit Cat, who will probably be a pain in the ass in a couple seconds.
So take the necklace off, hand it to Abigail.
Abigail, you put it on?
Yeah, Abigail puts it on. Abigail just bites her wrist, opens up Cody's mouth, and just drips.
And
I'm assuming it's a Raz check.
That is a hunger.
Well, yeah, that's a hunger. That puts me at 4.
Because that's
actually not very safe.
Forcing the blood out of you.
Yep.
Cody eventually stirs.
Really?
Well, glad to see that worked.
Interesting. That is very...
Abigail takes off the necklace, gives it back to Duran, hastily saying, "That's all I want from that."
That is quite the experiment. Grazie. That is interesting to know.
Yes.
Put it back on, tuck it back in the shirt.
Yes, thank you for letting me use it, Duran.
Prego.
Useful. And Abigail shakes Cody, and Abigail calls over Vincent and says, "He's awake."
Oh, shit. Hey, Cody.
Yeah.
Like you. Hey.
I'm awake. What?
How many fingers am I holding up?
7.
Okay, close enough. What the fuck happened to you?
I don't know. I was trying to break up some of the fighting and
How did a fight break out?
I think I got hit by a chair. I don't know. By the time I noticed it, because I was looking out from the bar, by the time I noticed the fight was going on, like pretty much the entire bar was fighting.
Okay, Cody, look at me. Look at me. You're fired. From the door. Also, meet your new mom. He points to Abigail. She's going to help you with some training.
That. I resent that. I am not a mom. And
wanna be
he
his
will
mom?
have to he will have to stay here, Baron.
That's totally fine. I can get a room set up just for you guys to do Tremere shit. Perfectly fine.
He has to, as in, I am not taking him in like
You're
like a
taking him under
puppy.
your wing. You're taking him under your wing, and you're going to help assist. I appreciate that. Thank you on behalf of Karna and Surrey, as well as the place that doesn't exist that you don't know about until later. And for all Tremere, I appreciate that.
Abigail turns to Cody. You'll sleep here tonight. I'll come by for you in a couple of nights' time, and
Okay.
we'll start
sounds-
working on your training.
That sound good, Cody?
Yeah, sure. It sounds
All
great.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
That can help you with your wards. Remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah. They're not as tough as they should be.
Who is your sire? Abigail says to Cody.
Sorry, what?
Your sire? The person who went
I don't know.
All right.
You're gonna have a full
some
time
sleep.
with a mom.
Get some rest, Abigail.
I think this will be suitable for you, Miss Abigail. You're top notch. Primogen. Sorry.
We can't have him running around without training, though.
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's where you come in.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But never mind.
I'm
All
so
right.
thankful for you being here. He's going to come in for a hug.
Abigail's gonna step back.
Oh, no
I
hug.
don't hug.
Okay.
And Abigail gives him a fist bump.
He will fist bump actually a little too hard. It'll your when your fingers go. Sorry about that. My strength's a little. But where is Jude? Where is everybody? Where is a friend?
Let's go find them.
Okay. Also, I respect you. Have nothing against Shamir, but if she doesn't put a collar on that dog, I will, and he won't like what I'll do.
Tell her that, not me.
Just stating for the record, Primogen.
Hopefully not much longer.
Yeah. Where's Jude at?
Where did Jude go?
I feel like she just stayed on the peripheral of the bar fight and was just kind of watching how things were unfolding. I don't really think she was involved in any way, so she probably didn't get too far from leaving the back office and then entering the main area. She was just on the perimeter.
Okay.
I guess if I can see her, I'll kind of pull a mug of something off of the bar and just kind of tap her with it. Hey, drinks on the house. Also, another show of good faith. You get a free bar tab here for your taste. And you'll wink.
Sounds good. Thank you. That'll be great.
Also, does your friend need this? He points towards Mr. Giovanni.
Does he need what?
Something to drink on the tab.
Oh, nah, he kind of likes to do his own thing.
Okay. All
No
right.
worries.
Have fun. I gotta shoot some people in the dick. So.
Oh wait, and then right before Vincent leaves, Jude wants to grab Vincent in a huge hug and lift him off the ground as well.
He lets that guy. He's like, yes, this is what dreams are made of. Yes.
Tall lady. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And at the
That's it.
point that Vincent is going to go off and probably shoot somebody in the dick, that's a good time to cut off this particular episode. So, thank you, everyone.
Just use shoot in the dick and cut off immediately, right after that. And that felt real uncomfortable.
So thank you everybody for watching this episode, and for any bits or any subscriptions you gave to the channel, thank you very much. And we're gonna do a quick outro for everybody, and then we can get you off to Prince, who is running over Rolling D's 20s, running some Philly by night. So let's start off with our special guest, Joe.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, everybody. It's me, Joe, but no DJ Toreador. Notifying on Twitter. I get to play Vincent, the really cool guy. He's really lovable. Bruja, uh, Baron of Surrey, and now possible more territory and a little buffer on across the river. Still terms to be determined. Sorry for going over. We got really deep into RP, but yeah, follow me on all the socials. Hit me up. Twitter, Snapchat, Pornhub. Find me, go ahead, add me. I'm cool. Also, a lot of my characters love shooting people in the dick, so see more of that. Maybe Vincent will come back again for Elysium in a suit.
Who
knows?
Suit?
A leather suit, maybe.
It has to have a leather tie as well, yeah.
Oh, you're pushing it. Oh, you're pushing it hard for the Elysium, Jude. No.
If it includes a leather fedora, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
And
thank you,
Cliff.
Hey, folks. I'm Cliff. I played Duran Giovanni this evening. The gent who has decided to have his own person. Yeah, it's going to become a personal larder. I didn't think about that. Yeah, a place to keep all sorts of spares for people. I like that idea. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. You can follow me online on the Insta at the Vintage GM, where I do all sorts of gaming stuff of various sorts. And I'm here, and on Wednesdays I am storytelling the Changeling game, which we missed last week due to real life, because that happens. But this week, weird stuff is happening. So tune in Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more interesting Changeling creepiness with Tales from the Rookery, Toronto by Daylight, and see what the Motley is up to. And that's me. Thank you.
Come to Vancouver by night. Watch weird stuff happening. Yeah, it's pretty much, that's our new slogan. Let's go with that. Sarah.
Hey, my name is Sara. I played Jude, the future Crown Prince of Vancouver. Elysium is next week. I'm almost gonna be Prince. Is this gonna really happen? I'm getting really excited. Woo! You can find me on the internet on Twitter at MC Diabetes. I'm a creative partner at Martlet Games. We have a ton of stuff in production. We have an limited all ghoul vampire game coming with storyteller Zach Valdo. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. So that would have started, I think, this week. I believe on Thursday.
Yes. Yeah.
I think so.
Last Thursday.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know what's going on.
Can confirm. It is
yes.
coming.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm excited
so there's
for that.
We have several other things in production. I'm getting back in the storyteller seat a couple of times, so look out for more information on that. I'm also here on Vancouver by Night for Sunday for Phandalin by Night, our D&D 5th edition campaign in the Lost Mines of Phandelver module. Just a really great, riveting game. We're getting right back into it tomorrow, now that I am back from my brief time away. So I'm looking forward to that. That is at 2 p.m. Pacific. Last thing, kind of cool. This would also be today, kind of halfway through this, but depending on when you're watching it, and timey-wimey, and you can watch the VOD or whatever. I'm going to be playing for the first time Cult Divinity Lost over on Weave the Tale. In a one-shot called Be Kind Rewind with the Mondo Cane publishing crew, of which I'm part of the core team as manager of editing and quality assurance. So that'll be my first outing with them, a cult one-shot with the amazing Mark as GM, big cult guy. So please check that out on the VOD later after you watch us here. And thanks. Happy to be back.
And Mike.
Hey, Mike. He, him. I played Mordecai, also he, him. Was very excited for this whole thing that's happening. So many plans. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, and CDN Captain America on Twitter, where I do most of my D&D stuff. Speaking of D&D, I am also in the Fandolin by Night game on Sundays at 2 p.m. PST with Sara. And things have been happening there. Not great things, but there's going to be lots more revelation coming up, actually. I also DM my own game on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. PST, with Storyteller Steve as one of my players. And they are about to attack a giant pile of
moss.
Yeah. But anyway, it's all, you'll understand why. Just come on watch. What else? And on occasion, I do crazy things like guesting in Changeling games where the Motley doesn't have enough problems and they end up having me as an NPC. So, other than that, that's it for me. Back to you, Will.
And Prince.
Oh, I'm not muted. Hey, hello everyone. I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice around the internet. That's where you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. You can also find me over on Rolling These 20s as a storyteller for Philly by Night, which will be following this show. And that should be a very interesting one as the code restarts to meet all the people that they didn't meet their first time going around timelines. It's complicated. You can also find me over on the Amphitheater on Tuesday nights at 2 p.m. or no, 8 p.m. Eastern for Eualia D&D 5e campaign, which is based in Redwall. So if you like the Redwall books, that's the place to find me. And then yeah, the Ghouls game that Sara was talking about, I'll be there. So come watch that as well. And I have a new D&D 5e campaign coming up while I'll be on the Witchlight this month. Because I was like, oh, the day this will premiere. Yeah, this month. On Sundays. I'll have the exact date probably after the show. So.
And Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, Hyrule Gardener on Twitter, and you will find me on that Changeling game on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, playing the Thieving Pisky. The only thieving pisky who doesn't really thieve. And you will find me here every Saturday. So I have an announcement because we're going to be talking about this week, or we will have been talking about this week. Oh my gosh, we're doing a 12-hour stream. This 12-hour stream is for Jasper's Game Day. It's going to be amazing. We've got 4 amazing STs DMs. We've got a whole bunch of great players, some amazing guests. There's going to be great giveaways. So stay tuned for more details. You probably saw the little ad that we put out, and you will be seeing more. That's it for me.
And this guy's Storyteller Steve. What I want you to do is to buy some merch.
Do it.
I'm
waiting for my Vote for Jude shirt to come in.
We have VBN. We have Vote for Jude stuff. We have let me reach it over here, the Sundown Appreciation League, which Joanna is wearing. We have the D10, the blood dice, and we have a bunch of other stuff on there too. So buy some merch.
I need to order that.
Yeah, it helps us out. We've also got the travel mugs, which Joanna has. It helps us out, and a portion of our proceeds go to the Trevor Project. So anything you help us out, it helps them out, helps everybody out. You get some cool merch. That's a win-win-win for everybody. And yeah, so go pick that up. Go check out our Patreon for $1. You get a whole bunch of stuff.
Content, baby. Content.
We are working on more content to go up on the Patreon. We are going to be having a bunch of stuff on there, and all the money there goes to these people over here, and we pay all of our people. And if you want to help out paying our people, do that. And go to our YouTube, which is down there. All the links are down below. And check out our YouTube. Subscribe to us. We're trying to get to 1,000. If we can get to 1,000, then we have the ability to help raise more money to pay these awesome people on screen. All of our players were trying to do that, and yeah, so check that out. And we are gonna bounce over to Prince and rolling these 20s in just a few seconds. Thank you again for everybody watching, and Prince is about to do a quick change. Hold on.
Like Superman.
Bye, everybody.
Peace, everybody.